the symbol, the magic circle in his book. We found some potions and another book on, was it Lightbringer? I think the name was. And then Gary was outside. We played. I played checkers, and Atlas played the live game. Lost 4 temporary hit points. Was it
8?
8.
I won them
Damn.
back.
You didn't
Yeah,
get
but
them
you
back.
didn't get them.
No, he still owes me.
Then we discussed which route we were gonna take, and we decided to go to Ishmael. But we're currently in Kuzi. Are we in Kuzi?
No.
Could be. Let me
Somewhere around Kuzi.
check. I need to find the book.
Alduin Par.
Yeah.
That's the thing I always get right. I know where you are.
And we found it in
Alduin Par,
with some
right?
shopping, whatever. Staying here until we can get a boat to Ishmael. That was about it. What I can remember from 2 weeks.
All right. Anyone have anything to add?
Well, we've been doing a lot of things in the city.
Mm-hmm. You have.
Some people tried to learn things. Some people didn't go on private business.
And in the bathhouse we had some. Oh yeah, we heard of. Or we talked more about the trouble in Molinari with the darkness. And we spoke to some people of what the darkness could be, and kind of made them alarmed because I hadn't heard of it yet. So we don't really know what's happening, and suddenly it's winter because it's cold everywhere. And
yeah.
we learned that Ishmael is a pretty closed-off harbor, that there's few traders going there that are not originally from Ishmael and so on, so it might be difficult to get passage.
It also stands in all caps for some reason that Ishmael is a pirate city. I'm pretty sure I was just guessing.
We hadn't heard that specifically, yeah, but
No, you know that waters between Alduin Par and Ishmael has pirates in it.
Right.
Yes. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that the capital that we're going to of an entire city is not a pirate city.
Mm.
Pirate country. Bandit country.
Outlaws.
that would be a cool place to go.
Like it always
Like the
says,
Wild
wood does
West.
not need help.
No one gives a fuck. It's the Wild West. Everyone shoots each other.
Oh man, let's go to that place.
Yes.
I want to see that.
Haven't you heard of King? No. Quite the contrary, though. That's quite a learned country. But yes, it's.
But it is.
So, is there anything we're going to do right now?
I'm going to pee. Be right back.
Good luck.
I would like an answer on my prayer at some point, if you remember that.
You will get it. You will get it.
Yay.
I just had a 5-hour setback earlier, so.
Would we know that there is a or the Tower of Magi in the city?
I was about to say, because I want to go there.
Same.
You can buy pretty much anything that's not magical and some things that are. So if it is magical, you can ask specifics, or otherwise you. I believe you still have the price cheat sheet.
We don't want to buy stuff. We want to go to the Tower of Magi. Do we know it's in the city?
Oh, the Tower of Magi. Okay.
Magi.
Okay,
I wouldn't pronounce that Magi, but
Can I say that this tower is probably insanely high?
Yes.
Yeah. So
You
in
can
other
see
words, we
this
can
from
see
anywhere.
it. Okay.
do
So
we know what
it's
it is?
there.
Do we know what it is?
Not necessarily.
Does it look like a
But
ruin?
it is roughly 60 feet across and 120 feet tall. It is higher than anything else in the city, and probably higher than anything human built that most of you have seen.
then
So, in
sorry.
other words, Atlas would probably go to the bartender to ask, like, what's the big thing in the middle of the city? Wait, can I? Before I do that, it actually sounds stupid because I figured out in my character sheet that I actually been here before. Can I make an insight just to see, do I remember what this thing is? Did I care last time?
Can I have a history?
History, not insight?
No.
I was here. Oh, 15. That would have
Yes.
been a 19 with an insight.
Aww.
But remembering that there is a Tower of Magi is not a problem for you because it's pretty memorable building. It's fucking tall.
Yeah, the fact is, let's be honest,
massive.
I was way more Indian than I was ever thinking about a fucking tower.
Yeah. But this was just to see if you knew the history of it.
Yeah.
Because remembering that there's a Tower of Magi, sure, not a problem
Do
for
I
you.
do I know anything about it then with a 15?
Yes. You remember the if you go to the map, the Tower of Magi ruin you passed going from Kusi, right? Going from Harion, sorry.
The one we
Right.
got locked in?
Yeah. After that fell, this was erected. But there is no record of when it was, and nor are there any records of how long it took or how many people built it. It was simply there. Highly magical. It is also said that very few has ever gone to the tower without invite and lived.
Oh,
So when are
Not
we going?
confirmed, just
Well, Atlas
I
will.
don't think that was a question for me, guys.
No. Atlas will probably not do so much about it right now. Unless any of the others actually ask about the tower, he won't tell what he knows because it's not really anything he should necessarily talk about. Yeah. Wait,
Alright.
we agreed this is the next day, right? After when we are, it's a day after
Yeah,
we
you
arrived.
you slept and then today.
Okay. Well, breakfast.
You get breakfast. It's just standard breakfast like eggs, sausages, bacon, that kind of thing.
I like it. How much do I have to pay for the crew?
For the entire crew, you can pay 1 gold and have breakfast covered for 5.
1 gold. Expensive place. But he will pay it.
It's a
For
big
all
city.
5 of us? I don't think that's
Mhm.
necessarily expensive.
The last few places we played in Electrum.
Fair enough, I guess.
It's only double price. It's not too bad.
Double price is big. You and Mulling is fucking expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, what is this town called?
Atlas would probably say that, like, this place has always been so impressive. No, you know, Man, that's the place you want to go.
Wait,
Are you
what's
saying
this?
who are you saying this to?
No, just the people in the group. Like, Man, that's the
Oh,
place
okay.
you're gonna go. Pretty cheap things if you are in the high populated areas and the well-fed areas. Just don't stay close to the plains. Every food item is insanely expensive. And we're in Alduin Par.
Then I mean, it is the main city, so you would expect things to be a bit more expensive.
No, Yunkari is the main city. This is just a very big city.
It's not the capital.
Oh,
Yunkari is the capital.
then what is this one? It's just a city? A big city?
It's
It's
just
one
a
of the
city.
bigger cities. I was actually
There's
here
a difference.
a while ago.
There's difference between towns and cities, and this one's a city.
oh really? What brought you here, Atlas?
Just the travels. In this bar, I was showing a few tricks. I had a few games. It was all nice and giggles. Pretty nice city. Till
Never
Ruffy
thought I would hear
blind.
you say wait, you went blind?
What?
What did you
No,
say about being blind?
they will rub you blind if you allow them.
Oh.
It's a city of order, but order if you're not stupid.
Everyone starts looking at Akuma.
Harsh.
Akuma doesn't even look up, he just eats.
Well, it's fair
So-
food.
Is there anything interesting to know about the city? We might be stuck here a while. I talked to some women yesterday and they said it's unusual for travelers to head towards Ishmael, and normally only traders who come from there go back to there.
Never went to Ismail. I know, well, it has a pretty good harbor here. They have a pretty decent temple district that I would say it covers most of the gods, right? Or does it cover all?
It covered
Yeah.
every single god is covered
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
Covers-
it covered every single one.
Yeah. And then there's the Tower of Magi. Weird place that apparently is just came when the other one. Wait, we went to that other one, right?
I'm sorry, you lost me. What?
The other tower thingy of the magic things. We passed that and went into it.
Do we actually know what that was, Alvo?
Well,
Yeah,
if you give more hints, it will make the inside easier. But you can inside already if you want to.
But yeah, we did pass it, and it's the big tower of a ruin that we passed in this forest that we were
Now
locked
you
into.
would definitely know.
Okay.
Oh, the one we got stuck in.
Yeah, that one. It was on the map, and he would like find the map and go like point to it there. That's the ruin of the Tower of Magi. And then apparently, when that one
Pull
went
it out
down,
of Yanni's backpack or whatever. I'm pretty sure
no,
she has.
I'm the one with the world map. Johnny has tested 2 other maps.
Yep.
I think
Gotcha.
we also wrote something on the other side of the map, but I can't remember what it is.
It was Blast Rain.
Right, it's apparently on the backside.
Yep.
Not scary at all.
Maybe we should buy a new map.
No, it has character now.
Okay.
Got personality. It shows that we've used it.
Yeah.
Maybe not the intended use, but we've used it.
Sure.
Came in useful. I didn't know that the thing we saw in the book in the woods was a Tower of Magi. It doesn't seem like a nice place.
Well,
least not
we
in
did
ruins.
figure that out by looking at the map, and we talked about it when we were there.
So, sorry if this might be a stupid question, but what is the Tower of Magi?
See, that's the fun thing. As far as I know and remember from when I heard, it was actually one of the bards in this place told a story about it. It was apparently it's apparently a place of great power where you normally don't go without being invited, and if you go without being invited, it says that very few survives.
Is that a challenge?
I mean, you might be
already
locked
went
in
there.
the tower.
Oh,
Oh
might
no,
be
no,
locked
this
in.
one.
I already went there.
Oh.
No, it's this one. The one in the quiet city.
But why would you even want to go there? What do they do except invite people and apparently kill intruders?
The
don't
last
think
tower we find a poison recipe inside. Plus bunch
I
of
would
weird shit.
would imagine people going there is people seeking power or seeking answers.
But why go to the ominous tower and not just to normal mages, libraries, temples?
Well, they
Sometimes
must be able
don't
to.
answer.
They might be able to provide something that no one else can.
But then people would have to know what it is.
Well, think about it this way: if you have a question or a problem, and you have prayed to the gods and you have asked for help from anyone, but no one is able to do anything about it, then sometimes you might be desperate enough to go places like that.
I mean, we went
suppose.
to a Tower of Magi before the ruin.
That was a ruin.
Still,
But this
you
should
know
be a
how hard it
place
was
of-
to get out? If you didn't find that riddle on the wall and put your own blood on the door, we wouldn't have gotten out.
It might be the same thing, or well, not exactly the same thing, but that if you enter it and you don't know how to get out, you'll get stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Would explain why nobody can leave the place.
Maybe the locals know a bit more.
I must admit, it intrigues me a little bit about the place, since I have a feeling that if there's a magical circle for this city, it's in there. Can I be correct, Elvo, saying that if I walked around the city, that I have not found a magical circle I could read for
Not a
teleportation?
single one. Not a single
Yeah.
one.
So he's pretty sure that if there's a magical teleportation circle to this city, it's in the Tower of Magic.
But
Well-
why do we want the circle to here?
And why would we want to land in a place where no one ever gets out? Or at least rarely.
Pretty sure. Elva, do I know if there's people living in there?
No, you've never been.
No, but is there rumors about people living in there? There must be someone who invites you, right?
Can I have an insight, please?
You can, definitely. As soon as I find my character sheet. That was 14.
As far as you know, no one has ever come out of it, and that didn't come in as well.
Okay, but you can get invited, and people apparently don't tell about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not sure if we really want to come back here if the only magical circle is inside that tower.
Well, if you're welcome, then I will still say it's intriguing. It's
How about you go in and we stay out? If you come back out, we'll go back in.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, he thinks it's intriguing. He can go.
Shouldn't we find a ship first to Ishmael? Or at least search for one. We
We
can always
should.
decide on this later.
Well, we can go look for one, but I think it will be a while before we find someone willing to take us. But you're right, we should probably look first. Maybe we're in luck and can get on with our travels early.
sounds like a good idea. I just
So-
feel like Ilva, was there any enchanters in the city, or is that also like is every magical thing literally just Tower of Magi?
As I said, there are some magical items you can buy, but there's no enchanters per se that you know of.
Is there rumors that says the Tower of Magi is a dungeon?
There's close to no knowledge as to what is inside.
And let me guess, everyone who got out of it all say different things.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like the anime, yay!
Did you prepare it?
I think I have the map somewhere. Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Could we find like a I don't
We
know
should
where I
go
would
to the
find
harbor.
this, but I need an undead eyeball encased in a gem which is worth 150 gold.
What?
Where can I find this?
What the hell are you
And-
talking about?
Something I need, like a relic. But
Elvo, just as a jewel crafter, have I ever heard about that?
Well, it would be a pretty sizable rock.
Yeah, like, but also like, have I ever heard about living things being encased in gems or gemstones? And if
don't
I
think
have-
so, that would be pretty rare.
Okay, but I can. Oh yeah, no wait, the dragon eye was not with a real dragon eye, right? It was
No.
just a myth. Yeah, it was just something that looked like it was like he's like looking at you and you're like, you mean an undead eye,
yes.
like a real thing
Yes.
from an undead?
Yes, that's basically what undead means, that it comes from an undead. I could dig up a grave and just get it out and put it in the gem that you can put it in a gem. I can't do it.
Is this some kind of magic thing?
Yes.
I'm like, how would you? You can't just restore a gem.
Magic.
Even the theory of a mending spell wouldn't work if you cut it up and cut it open and then put it in.
Of course. You can mend.
Can you please? Yeah, but you can only mend the thing normally. You wouldn't be able to then carve it out. I think. But one more time. What do you need this for?
Eyeball.
No use for.
Well, it's for a relic kind of thing. I needed to do some certain thing. You know, Malarkey's like, I want this specific thing and I can't find it, so he won't allow me to cast this spell if I don't have this specific thing.
Atlas is like holding his hand down to like, don't speak that high.
Sorry.
If it's an undead eye.
Yeah. It's illegal. I know.
It would be necromancery.
I know that's illegal.
I don't think you should ask for this in a city.
Well, I was just thinking maybe there were some, like, exotic traders around here in the heart that might have that.
I'm pretty
Why
sure
are we
this
whispering?
could get burned as a witch or something.
So that's gonna do a lot to me, yes.
I'm just like looking at Talia to be a witch.
I don't know, okay?
Pretty sure
Red
there's a lot
hair.
of those.
Fire.
Necromancer then, I don't know.
I would
Bad
say-
warlock wizard thing.
Don't say the N-word.
But
Oh, right, yeah, that N-word.
Blair, I will just say it like this. One of the highest value jewels I know of is a dragon eye gem, which does not have a real dragon eye in it.
I don't care about a high jewel. If it's just a random rock, I don't give a shit. I need to be an eyeball.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
This is worth thousands of platinum.
But it only needs to be worth 150 gold.
I don't know where you could find that.
Me neither. That's why I'm asking. I thought you would know because you do like exotic trades, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hello, can I roll if I have any shady... if I have any exotic trading partners in the area that I've worked with before?
Sure.
What do you want me to roll? Or if I remember them, I probably have. Is it an insight to see if I can remember how to contact them?
Honestly, that's not a thing I get asked usually.
For obvious reasons.
For obvious reasons.
I normally avoid to speak with them.
Yeah.
For obvious
yes,
reason of righteous people in the party.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Sure. Let's say an insight though. Yeah.
Okay. 19.
Sure, there are some salesmen ish in the city. I will mark it up for you.
People that do a little more shady business.
Maybe we should go to Ishmael for that.
Well,
Sounds
we
like
need
a
to go-
nasty place.
We need to get there first. I think we should head to the harbor after breakfast.
Sounds like a good idea.
Well, yes, let's do that. I'll just wait for an answer before I make a decision.
An
Wait,
answer.
what?
Well, you know, my friend's talking to me again.
Ah, gotcha.
He wasn't for a while.
Well, he was quiet for a bit, but he says there's some And she leans in closer and shoves her what is it, like a stool closer. There's a celestial power in this inn. Or at least was.
Why would your friend care about that?
I don't know, he tries to cloak it from him, so it must know that I'm here.
Why did you put it in the other side of the fucking city?
I'm gonna
fun.
turn around and see if anyone looks suspicious. Like, don't look
Everybody.
back, don't look back, don't look
Well,
back. Looks back.
the bartender is kind of looking at you, but you did kind of mention necromancy, so.
Hi.
Will Atlas notice this? Is he doing it
Are
really
we the
obvious?
only one?
No, it's not obvious. Yeah,
But
right
he's
now you
looking
are,
at us.
but it's still morning, so. Not everyone visits the inn at about 8.
If there are someone
But
here,
like,
it's
but like,
pretty limited.
can I see him do it?
Perception.
Nope,
What did
I
you
don't
say,
care.
Talia?
If it was someone in here, then it's pretty limited of who it could be.
Yeah, well, maybe we should run outside and see. What do I remember? Did I see anyone walk in? I can't remember. Bartender.
Remember
Yes.
to breathe.
Morning.
Morning. Will there be anything else you require?
No, well, some information maybe if you could provide. I was searching for a friend of mine, and he was in here before, but I seem to have missed him. I was a bit late. I think he
Oh.
moved out before I got here. Did you see him leave? Or did he tell you where he was going?
Who's your friend?
Well, he's a kind of weird-looking fella. Sometimes it can be, or I say he, but you
deception.
know, he's kind of, well, you know, non-binary. It also can be a woman sometimes. It's really how you look at it.
So, have I seen a man or woman of non-specific looks?
Yes,
Well, yes.
that recently
Come
was
all
here.
the time.
No, that was recently here that left. You see,
As in the last couple of
it's
minutes,
my
maybe.
pen pal, and I have no clue what it looks like. If it's a he or a she, it just told me to meet it here.
No, I
And-
haven't seen anything like that. Maybe it's still coming.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes.
Atlas feels like
I can
baseball,
roll
you
it.
know?
I can roll. I'll say,
Really sure?
here's his persuasion. Go ahead.
Natural fail.
Oh, no.
Why did you
Oh.
roll 2 of them?
Because I hit it wrong. But yeah,
14.
just 14. Yeah. I meant it to be a
Insight.
+2, but yeah.
Really sure?
Yes.
Okay.
He's clearly not lying, but yeah.
Well, that's all I require then.
All right.
I mean, if it's something that, you know, your friend is hiding from, I don't think it's gonna be that big a
No,
deal.
it's hiding from him. It's cloaking itself.
Oh. Again,
I
not
don't-
sure that's a bad thing.
I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. I just know that there was someone here recently. Or passed by. I don't know, actually.
What do you think they would have reason to care about you? They might just be passing by and not have an interest in whatever we
Well,
are doing.
if it's cloaking, that means it's aware that Larky is here. So, if he or she is really that scared that needs to cloak himself from it, it's probably worth investigating. Or I can just scream out loud, I'm here in the name of Malarkey, and see whoever looks up weirdly.
Probably everyone.
I think everyone will look at you there.
Well, the one that looks more suspicious than the other.
I'm not sure they will just keep looking?
There's nobody but us here, and the bartender.
I think we should go out. We have a few people we might be able to speak with, and I think I'd like to go to the alchemist shop.
To find the undead eyeball? I mean, to find
We can look for it. We can look for it.
Okay.
No, to see what the 2 flasks I got from the last place we were is.
That's boring.
I mean, Blair, we can still look for it though. They might.
And then we should go to the harbor and we should speak with someone else about what you want to require, but you have to be patient.
That's one of the things I'm not good at.
Just follow and I will see if I can help.
Woof.
Good dog. No, he just she said
just follow, and I just said woof.
Like, good dog. Well, anyone else up for a little trip? Can we I'd like to ask the bartender where their alchemist is, since you didn't actually put it on the map.
Oh, I didn't forget that. My bad. I did ask if I forgot anyone. I'll put the alchemy here. Come on, you did visit him already, I believe. So
Someone didn't believe.
yeah. All right.
I'm now circling the map to see where it is. Ah, there it is.
So what should we start with, alchemist or harbor?
It's still pretty early morning, right?
Yep.
So if we go to the harbor now, we might catch a new ship that's leaving.
I don't think the shops are open that early.
We did hear that there wasn't anything in harbor right now, right? They said that yesterday.
Right.
So they might have a log to see which ships are coming in today, so we can make a planning around it. Because if we go to Alchemist first, we might miss a boat that goes straight to Ishmael, and then you have to wait another month.
There should be a harbor master. We could ask him.
Akuma, Duani, you're joining?
Yeah.
Yeah, we was just following. Yes.
I said I wanted to go to the harbor anyway, if you remember, Atlas.
Did you say Atlas? No.
Lol.
No, it is me.
No
senpai.
metagaming. No.
So,
What did you decide on?
Going to
we're
the
going
harbor.
to the harbor.
Move!
Alright.
We there.
We probably asked where the harbor master was, and I have a feeling he's in the very big house next to the harbor.
Yes.
Good.
Ooh.
Let's go there.
That was hard.
Me and Elvo makes places like each other. When we make a harbor, the harbor master's house is always a big warehouse right next to the harbor.
Yes. It
It
makes
does
sense.
make sense.
Yeah. I didn't say it didn't make sense. It's just that we were very much the same there.
I do believe that would be historical correct.
Yeah.
I don't know because I wasn't there.
Harbor master normally has all the stocks.
Yeah.
Elwood, as we walk there, do we come by any kind of like, what's it called, notice board or something?
Is
what
there
are
a
you
crescent
thinking?
area?
Might as well check.
Oh. No, I would have written one, but I got 5 hours late because blue screen of death.
Fair enough. We just say we didn't pass one then.
Yes. But I did plan on making one, but no.
Dang it!
That remind me, Elvo, I actually got something you want.
Probably.
And I will give it to you.
Do you have spare time? I want that.
See, if I had that, I wouldn't give it away. It was something I got. It was something I got in a Harry Potter store.
Ooh.
Something I think you don't have. But anyway, let's continue.
Sure.
Sorry.
Yes.
Sidetrack.
Alright, so you're going to the Harbour Master's office. 1 second, I will go to Where's my folders? Don't say. Oh. Man. I would have shown you a picture of Hellmaster, but I can't find.
Well,
You-
describe
or-
how he looks then.
Sure. I think I can do you one better actually. A second. I'll. Where are you? Son of a... There you are. He's a man in late 30s. He's well built, not like super muscular or anything, but got a decent frame. He wears patchy clothes, but it doesn't appear he's wearing it because he doesn't have the money, but rather that he doesn't want to spend money on clothes. You can tell this by his necklace, which appears to hold ivory beads, and his hair, which is very well oiled. Also, he doesn't have a lot of, so he's probably not a field man. Hello, can I help you?
Hello, good sir.
Hello, sir.
We are looking to see if there's any ships going to, and he will look back at the crew because he just forgot the name.
Ishmael.
Ishmael, yes.
That was a long break. What are you saying?
The other said Ishmael, and I hoped that answer would have provided, but apparently you didn't respond to it, so
I didn't hear. I didn't hear.
Ishmael.
Oh, yes, we do have a. Well, we at least expect a trade ship in come morning.
You know when it's going back?
That'll be tomorrow morning that it's coming. Usually they don't stay for more than 5-6 hours. So around noon would be my best guess.
Do you know if they might be willing to take passengers?
Oh, they usually are, as long as you pay.
Do you think, is there a list we can write us up on to be sure to get a room for us?
I don't suppose there's a list as such. But as long as you got coin, I'm pretty sure they'll find accommodations for you. I've heard about multiple people who's traveled over. Do you know, though, that it is a perilous journey and that it will be entirely on your own?
We have heard
Because
about-
of the pirates, you mean?
Huh?
Is it because of the pirates on the sea, you mean? Or is there things we should watch out for?
Let's just say that the pirates are not the only things you should be worried about, and I would advise for you not to take a swim.
How is the crew?
I don't
Nothing
know.
to you, but has there been any what can we say, rumors about wrongdoing of crews from this areas?
He will look very closely at you.
And he will just place a gold piece on the table. for your help.
Hmm. Who are you?
Me?
Yes.
My name is Atlas.
Yes, but you have some very delicate questions, Mr. Atlas, sir.
You must misunderstand me, good sir. I simply wish for all of the people I'm traveling with to be safe, and just want to know if we should have the knives close at hand when we're sleeping, or if we can put them in our bags.
We'll say most crews don't allow travelers, or passengers, if you will, to carry weapons aboard.
Oh.
Not that they're allowed to carry them on, but not around, if you understand.
So we would say maybe our rooms is an acceptable safe harbor for us.
That would be for you and the captain to decide.
Of course.
But if you have something you need transported for a small fee, I can disguise it for you.
Well, thank you for the help. So far, we don't have that trouble, but it might come up, and he will just put an extra gold coin and swift it over to the harbor master. Thank you for all the information.
And thank you for the coins.
While they're talking, I kind of want to look around the warehouse, like what kind of stuff do they have, and
All right,
And then-
you will see crates and barrels stacked about 25 feet high. There's roughly 7 feet from the top of it to the ceiling. And it's just rows upon rows upon rows. Think storehouse even by today's standards. Just like, not like factory storehouse.
you must get a lot of business on these parts. It was
Yes, a little less lately. We used to get a fair few ships from Cryon, but not so much lately.
You haven't heard, good sir.
I've heard rumors, but
Ah,
nothing has been confirmed.
Oh no, I simply had the same. But if your things suggest the same, it might be true. I'm sad to say. I will ask you though. Do you get anything from Mulinaring's capital though? Are they still sending their trade ships?
From Molinari or you in Molinari?
Yeah, the Mulinaris capital.
Oh yes, we still get the odd ship from Balir, no problem.
Okay, I was just so worries if there was happening something in the north of the country. Maybe it had spread. But all rumors, of course. We
Yes.
all wish for the best.
Sure, but had it fallen, it would not be a great surprise, really. Cryon was only about, I believe, 200 years old, and young cities rarely last.
But let's be honest, it's also a really bad placed. With
Yes.
only being able to go in from the sea, an invasion is not really that harsh.
I'm not a soldier myself, so.
Oh no, I was more meaning there was not really any place they could run. I wouldn't go out in that forest, at least. It didn't look nice when I was there last time.
I've never been. What kind of things do they have there? Is it interesting?
Well, I would say it's quite a harbor. I'm still really confused about why the great trade harbor was there. I guess there must have been some exotic things in the area that they sold a lot of, but it was a beautiful city. Some interesting things, but often we did a few chores for the gods people over there, and it simply showed that there was some trouble in the area. Small rebellion from some mercenaries or thieves, thugs, I would rather say. Very capable god captain, but even one capable man can't
That's
break a
true.
sea of trouble.
That's true, I suppose. But as I said, I've never been, so I don't know. I usually just stay around here. There's always plenty of work.
It seems like it. Is there anything in the city that needs to be doing right now? Of more, what can we call it? Capable hands might bother guardsmen?
Well, I do have a shipment going out in roughly an hour, and I would rather not if the guards saw.
Oh.
The things are, of course, disguised, but you can never be too careful when traveling with rare goods, shall we say.
Oh, of course, of course. Atlas will instantly look at Talia.
Wait, what? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
That was probably very important for you.
Sorry, what did you say?
He was going on a shady business about something he wanted transported. How would Talia look at Atlas? Not Atlas didn't say it, but the harbor master.
Yeah. He asked you to keep the guards occupied elsewhere than the harbor for just a moment.
So he's giving us a quest to keep them occupied.
Yes.
So that he can get stuff out.
She would probably look neutral to that.
Alright.
Like, yeah, we could probably distract them. But
Atlas
for how long?
Atlas then looking to Adrani.
She just shrugs.
Oh well.
She would have spoken up if she minded.
We are not that good people.
Yeah, and confused why
but
you're
it's
so.
Still like you normally work as moral compass every time he has to feel bad. So before he says yes to something,
that's just usually when you kill someone, right?
Yeah, I was about to say that's normally not just distracting some guards.
Well, if there is a small share, might be interesting.
There will be pay in it should you succeed, of course.
Information would also be nice at some point. We have a few things we look for.
If I have it, we can take a bit of the coin. That's no problem.
You must understand we are mostly second-hand parties and things like this, so do not judge too harshly. Yes.
I do not judge anyone but those who would turn me in.
Trust me. There's no one who has any wish of that.
What are these wares you are going to transport?
It is not something that the guards would necessarily like.
Oh.
That's not an answer.
We need to get a specific answer before we agree to help you. At least a bit more specific.
Can I have a persuasion roll, please?
Dang it!
I doubt that would be necessary.
Let me help you. It's because of the way of saying things. It's not always what they mean.
Is it a person or is it an object?
Oh, it's objects.
Okay, never mind.
They simply want to know if they are harming anyone by doing this. If you can assure that,
no one will get harmed unless, of course, you choose to distract the guards by harming someone.
Oh, definitely not. We were simply thinking if the objects you're sending out will harm people in their ways. If you could simply just say small, I do not want to be honest, the less I know, the better. But they just want a small assurance of that.
If you're shipping bread out, someone could swallow a breadcrumb and then choke on it. It will kill people. What does it matter if it kills people?
Blah, 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 please.
What?
No.
No, it's kind of funny though.
Mm.
I don't usually deal a lot with these things, but I don't think it will hurt anyone.
Perfect. That's good
Possibly.
enough for me.
That's good enough for me.
Alright.
Want a distraction? I'll give you a distraction.
No, Blair.
I'm the
Here.
perfect distraction here.
No.
Yes,
Please. We will figure something out when we get there. Which is it? Simply the gates down to the southeast?
Well, I'm sending it by boat.
Oh, like that. Well, in an hour, shouldn't be a big problem.
If you could just keep them away from the harbor in, should we say 5 minutes? That should do it.
I can do that.
Which part of the harbor is it?
I believe they would be able to see the harbor, every part of the harbor from every part of the harbor.
Oh, I was simply thinking which way we would want them to look if they were out there.
Anywhere but the harbor.
Eastern or western part of the harbor, sir, please. That will help me immensely.
Easy.
Alright,
We just stand on
say,
top of the tower.
Let's just say western part then.
Western part, perfect. Well, it gives us a few chances. Well, we will look into that in an hour's time.
Alright.
And
Very
I
well.
hope you will be fair with the reward when we're done.
Honest work for honest pay.
Of course.
Of course, this is dishonest work, but you will still get honest pay.
Honest is what honest does.
Strictly off the books, though.
What are you talking about? You were just helping us because of something we delivered to you right now. Isn't that true, my good sir?
No, because then I would have to account for that item.
Why is everyone a good sir?
Well, he's good at me.
I'm just asking because you just said you're gonna do shady shit, so I don't think you're a good sir at all.
Don't mind her. She's not as well understanding as she's in, but trust me, she has no problem with this.
No,
Is
I
she a
don't.
problem?
No,
Trust me,
but
she.
I'll get you a distraction. No worries, I got it. I got covered.
Atlas, can I borrow your map for a second?
Takes out
Can
the
I-
map.
Yes, and she would take and probably drag Blair a bit away. I need your help finding a city.
Okay.
Hey, there are city names on the thing, and we need to distract Blair for a little while.
Ah.
Huh?
You remember that message that I overheard in the library? If we can find the city of Eleanor, we might be able to get the message to Elfgar or something.
That can wait. We need to make a distraction.
Yeah, sure, but that's in an hour. Just help me now.
No, we need to travel west.
I am keeping her distracted while you guys.
Yeah, we will probably just end the deal like last question would probably be you know where they are posted, the gods.
There are patrols going on every 10 minutes, and the guards stationed at the most corners.
Understood. So we just have to go for each entrance of the harbor and see if we can look the other way. Perfect. We'll take care of it.
Good.
Guess they'll walk out of this place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the others are going. We should follow.
Okay.
And she rolls up the map. What?
I was like, wait, what?
Well, we
Hey,
will
it
of course
worked.
always ask this.
Yeah.
Blair, you had an idea. Let's hear it.
No, you're gonna steal it.
But we need to.
We are
do this
working
together.
together.
Well, what about you do your stuff and I do my stuff? We make multiple distractions because I don't think if we do one distraction, the whole town is going to walk towards it. So I suggest we all take part of the city where we cause some trouble, except for the part of the harbor.
Blair, it seems like you're hiding something from us.
I'm not.
I swear it's not me.
I would be
Sure.
really happy if you could assure me that nothing bad will happen.
Depends on your view of that thing.
Will anyone here throw us out of the city so we are unable to do anything tomorrow?
Well, I'm not. I don't know what you guys are gonna do, but not because of me.
Will you be using your friend?
No.
You know what? I don't even want to know.
So we're doing the everyone is making a distraction somewhere?
Give me a second. I will probably
I want
insight
dips
this.
on the bathhouse. Dips on the bathhouse.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
yeah, Blair. You have not even cheated him the slightest, but he does not want to know. He's like looking at you and go like, if I'm thrown out of this city, I will be mad. I will be
You'll
very
be
mad.
fine.
Well,
Nothing
as long
bad
as you're not
happened.
anywhere close to her, why would you be thrown out?
Yeah. I think that Atlas will go over here and say, Akuma, I need you here. Rest of you, please help
wait.
Blair.
Wait,
No.
Wait.
I'm doing the bathhouse.
wait. What?
Oh, then I do it to the other place.
I split up.
Because we need to cover more than one point.
Yeah, we just say that the south gate is under attack from a monster or something.
If we do that and there's no attack, we will be thrown out of the city.
There
if we
is no
won't be
south
thrown to town.
gate.
There's
To
a
the south
southeast
of us,
gate. Southeast gate.
it's called the south gate, but all right.
But if we do that and there's no monster attack and we've been moving the entire thing, entire guard patrol, everyone will be suspected and probably the ships might not even get out of harbor.
Well, if you hit me hard enough in the face and I got blood all over me, and say that I was attacked by a monster,
Yes, you
We
do
can also
that
avoid the
in
blood.
the south.
no, because the blood will make it seem more credible.
Akuma, we're going to do the things we are doing best.
Lie? Cheat? Go to the authorities?
Have a
Yes.
fight.
Go
Argue.
to authorities!
Set things on fire!
We will argue the hell out of us.
I'm not that good at that.
Well, you are definitely good at yelling at me.
Hey,
I've never
Talia?
yelled at you. Oh, right, once.
how good are you at disguising yourself and running away?
The running away part, pretty good. The disguising, I might need some help. Why?
Well, if I was to shout that there was a thief, he would surely shake some guards up.
Get me a cloak and it could probably be doable.
Well, we still have the heavy winter cloaks from yesterday. We won't be needing those again until we actually get to Ishmael.
It should be able to cover my face, so we could probably do that.
Oh, I could start a bar house brawl. Yeah.
Well, that would work too.
Should-
There shouldn't be that many drunkens in the bar right now. It's only like 8.
Yeah, it's like 9 o'clock or something like that. In the morning.
Yeah. Oh, spread the rumor that there's free drinks.
They're on job. Do you really think that's gonna work?
No.
Oh, free drinks.
No, Akuma, it would actually always work on you, but I doubt it will work on everyone else.
Well, it will gather all the drunk. Blah, 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 blah. Never
But
mind.
we need to gather the guards.
Yes, but a big bar brawl. That will be a lot of guards. Yes? No?
Yeah, but we will also be thrown in jail.
No. No. I will. And I can pay myself out of that.
But Akuma, we can do it a lot easier.
Can we? Oh, okay. I'm open to suggestions. You said that we're going to do the things we do best. I'm pretty good at fighting.
Yes, but you are going to be trying to fight me, as the gods will have to hold you back.
Oh, I like this idea much better.
Exactly.
So where are you
Okay.
causing this? Where are you guys going?
I'm going to the edge of the arbor at the eastern part. Akuma, very simple. I'm just gonna play a small trickster who's going to. Sorry, trickster, no offense. Who's going to make a simple card game where you lose money. You will accuse me for being a cheat, and we'll simply have to have a big argument where a lot of threatening gestures comes in.
Oh,
Guys will have to jump in.
I'm not going to take a swing at you.
If you just look like you're going to, maybe even turn over my table, that would be enough. And the best part,
And that would get all the guards in the city to us?
well, let's say they like to hold their peace. You just have to be threatening enough so they have to hold you a bit back. And if we end it with me paying you the money you used back, and you being okay with it, we should be able to get out of there without anyone getting into jail.
Should.
There's a bit of better chance than the person actually making a bar roll. And we won't piss the person that gives you alcohol off.
Well, it isn't my fault, you know.
No, but it will work better, I think.
Blair, do you need any help with your plan?
No, I'm fine. Well, maybe. Does any one of you have a disguise kit or so?
I have some
Nope.
traveler's clothes.
No, I need something stronger, like can change my complete physique. I need to become a man.
Do you want to go into the men's bathhouse, Blair?
No, that's too easy.
Sorry, don't have anything like that.
No one?
I also don't have anything like it. But do you still have some clothes left over from when you acted as a noble?
Yeah.
The richer I seem and I get stolen from, the more guards it might draw.
That's a good word for you, Diani. If
That's
we're
a
going
what?
with our little plan.
Well, I wouldn't say it's too hard to pull off. And even if you get caught, we could just say you're my little sister and play the bad prank on me.
They're not gonna catch me.
That's confident. Now, I feel like you need to test it. And I need to show it.
What, you want to make a bet out of it? Whether or not I get caught?
Well, I don't really want to bet on you failing, but I do
I
think
would,
I have a
and
chance.
he throws you a platinum. You double it if you fail.
Deal.
Well,
and
I guess.
you give me another if I win?
You get to keep it. Equal to equal, right?
Fair enough. Well, hand over your cloak then.
It's back at the inn, but we can go fetch
Okay.
it. I need to get
Atlas
Blair's.
gives her his cloak.
Well, okay.
Is it able to like cover my face and like identifying features and stuff?
It's probably like for a person 1 feet bigger than you, so yes.
I'm asking Elvo. Elvo.
For a regular cloak, sure. If you tie it around your face, it should be able to cover at least most of your face.
Okay, then I will do that.
So where do you want to do this? I mean, if Blair's at the bathhouse and Arkham is at the inn, being around here wouldn't be too bad.
I think here should be good.
Yeah, And probably should run towards the south so that they run away from the harbor.
That was the plan, to aim for the southeast gate.
Yeah.
But this is where we're doing it, right?
I thought you two were going to the bar house.
Same.
That's. Wait. Where's Blair going?
I'm
There was
going to the bathhouse.
See?
Yeah, you bar house, tavern, inn.
No, why would we do it there? We have to distract people from the harbor.
Well, then there's only like 2 places, so I guess we could take the middle. I could always aim for the road over there.
Yeah, that could work too.
Go
I
for
mean,
it.
don't you want them to go a bit further than just that? Because if there's like one
Dude, I'm-
turnaround, it's really fucking obvious.
We
I'm
just
gonna
have
let
to
them
make
chase
them
me.
look away from this area, Blair.
Oh, I can do.
Where's the market, Elvo?
Kind of spread around. You can find trade buildings on pretty much any street.
Okay, so we could just do the robbery anywhere.
Yeah. Also, you can also rob.
Elvo, am I right if I
houses.
say that the temple district is also where the nobles have their houses?
If there are any, yes.
Fair enough. Just knows their sizes. Fair enough.
How tall is the Tower of Magi, by the way?
Roughly 120 feet.
Holy shit! How tall does it go above the?
The wall is roughly 30 feet, so
Okay.
90 feet. Yeah, that's some quick math
Shit,
from a
Can't
non-math.
fucking climb that shit. All right.
Oh, I'd like to see you try.
Yes.
Please
Spider climb for the
try.
win.
Today is the
Please
day Blair
try.
fell to her death.
Can I please have a try? Just please.
Nope.
Oh.
We can have a try off game. Let's see how far we would make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Off game. Can I have a constitution save?
Why are we taking a constitution save?
I'm still
Just
blessed.
it's just off games.
I'm still
Because
blessed.
It is as if they were trying to climb that wall.
Oh,
Okay, so Talia, you would only do a D8, but Blair, you are down to a D12.
Why do you want constitution check? Why wouldn't
Yeah,
you
not that.
Because
like
because it is protected by magic, so you would get a magic surge into you by touching
Ah.
Wait, is it like electricity?
No, I don't know exactly how to describe it, but there's this kind of surge into, like, you feel this overwhelming force just bashing you back.
Just from the wall or from the whole thing in general?
Just from the wall when you touch
Okay.
the wall.
Oh shit. Not climbing that.
Of course, that is off-game knowledge.
Yep.
So if you would teleport in, just asking for a friend, if you would teleport in,
Yes,
would you be stopped?
you're free to try.
No, I don't have teleport. I can't even do that. Said I'm asking for a friend. I was serious.
Well, you wouldn't get the same sensation, but that would be countermeasures.
It wouldn't stop me.
Well, you would get in, sure, but would you
Okay.
ever be
That's all I
able to
wanted
get
to
out?
know. Thank.
The question is, though, would you ever be able to get out?
I
don't
think that
know.
is the more important question in reality.
Yes. Okay, I'm ready. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. First, I'm gonna buy a disguise kit. I'm gonna put on a wig and my other pair of clothing. Look like the typical farmer's girl I used to be. I have black hair. Put on some dirt on my face, like a peasant, and old clothes, and I'll just walk to the bathhouse.
All right.
Do we do hers first, or do we all start our plans now?
I think we wait till like the hour mark and then we all go.
It sounds
Okay.
as if Blair is starting hers now. Am I mistaken?
I could, but I want the others to be on their mark as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, do we all start at the same time? Because then I guess that time could come.
Yeah. We also there's
Um,
nearly been an hour. It's just like, come on, you follow me.
Just a second, Talia. We should probably split up before this. I can walk around the house block and you walk around the other way. And where we meet, you will steal whatever you can grab from me.
Sure. Do you have anything I can grab? She just kind of looks at you.
My
My boobs.
That's sexual harassment, not stealing.
Well, if she's game.
Well, it would be not believable if you stole my weapons. But I guess you could take my...
If you walk with your wallet in hand, I'll take that.
Yeah, I should do that. I'm gonna browse some of the stores and
Could
look
you point out
around.
the place we're meeting?
I would say somewhere around here, probably. So I guess I can go the short way and look at the stalls, and you can hurry around the other way.
I would actually like to see. Can I just like move through here to get to the point?
Sure, it's just the spread out trees and some bushes.
Great.
Okay.
And then we wait.
By the way, Atlas will of course explain to Akuma. It's like you will win twice, placing small bets so you think you get into the game. Third game you will lose. In the two first games, just pick right every time, from your perspective, and you will win. No worries. Trust me, you don't have to think about the next game. You won't win.
All right, but if you cheat, I'll kill you.
I don't
Fair
need to
enough.
get.
Okay. Was that as in a joke or was that literally Akuma?
That was literally Akuma.
Alright, alright.
I don't think he understands what we're doing.
That should be fun. You two go ahead first.
Understood. So Atlas will, of course, he will probably just twirl look at the barrel setting there and go like, come closer, everybody! Everyone here is a winner, and that is what we want to do. See, 3 cards, very simple. We have the queen, the king, and of course, the ace. The queen and king will never give you the money, but the ace will always do it. And he will, of course, make some fun card tricks to play around.
Alright, can I have
Come.
a generic D20, please?
Is it bad that I'm imagining Atlas like balancing a card on his nose like a fucking wheel or something?
No, that's
Probably
perfect.
That's probably not too
perfect.
far-fetched.
8.
Alright, you will get the attention of just under half the guards on
Wait, can I
on
use
the
a
harbor.
performance?
What?
I can't use performance on this?
No, it's literally just to see how many.
Okay. He will, of course, but half of them is looking at me, and that's more than enough to start with.
Yeah.
And he will go like, come on, everybody can get some coin here. But how about you, good sir? You seem like a lucky man, and he of course points out Akuma.
Akuma just turns around and walks away. and then he stops. Stop. Yes. I want to play. Yes.
Come on, good sir. You can see the card. I'm gonna do it a little fast, so I hope you have your eyes keen. And he lays the 3 cards down and starts swirling them around. He's fast. That's definitely a thing.
Yeah, but I've seen this trick before.
You
Yeah.
have. But
Yes.
No worries, I will shoulder all the cards after. There is no trick to this.
All
So-
right, all right.
Which one do you pick?
Isn't there supposed to be a wager?
Well, if you didn't want to just try from the start, let's have a wager. Anything you want to win.
I'm feeling pretty confident. Yes. So an electrum. Yes.
An electrum. Oh, that might give you an entire day on the end soon.
Yeah.
Well- Let's do it. Which one do you pick, sir? Anytime. I will even stand away from it. Which one is it?
One on the right. Yes. Hmm.
The right. Okay, and you can turn it around, sir. Let's not have anything that seems like I'm cheating you. It will of course be the ace on the right, as you promised. No, it's the ace. Go away.
Ah.
You did not cheat him.
Not yet.
And he will take an electrum and place it on the other. Fair is fair. Fair is fair. Well, do you feel like another round, sir?
I will take all your money. Yeah.
Is more people starting to look as Akuma won something?
The number is for the entire performance.
Entire performance, but
Yeah,
I want to perform, man.
You are. You have
But
the
I
attention
didn't
of
get to
just.
make
You have the attention of just under 50% of the people on the harbor.
But I have +7 performance.
Sure.
Well, he will of course just continue.
Yeah.
And another time, how much will you wager, good sir? How much would you wager?
One more electrum, so 2.
2 electrum. Oh, we're going
Yes.
big.
Yes. That's what she
Well-
said. No.
Well, sir, let's try again, and he will of course shuffle the cards.
Nakuma really looks at how he shuffles the card and all that. So it looks like he knows.
Hmm?
Knows.
You
yes.
can't do an inside if you.
No. It's just
Okay.
he just
I'm
looks
just-
like
Just
it.
to show.
Fair enough. It was just like
knows
if
what
you
it is.
really wanted to, you
Yeah.
could.
My good man, you are too easy to read. Yes. Once again, the right.
The right card. You want to turn it over?
Yes. And you see,
Oh, again. Well,
Yeah.
2 electrum it is, good sir. 2 electrum it is. And he plays
Yes.
another 2 electrum. You still feeling lucky, sir? Any last time?
oh, I will take all your money, as I said. Yes. All right. This time we will be going a little bigger. Yes.
Oh,
Yes. We will be placing 5 electrum. Yes.
5 electrum, good sir. You are robbing me blind here.
Yes.
Well,
Nakuma
took one of
turns,
Yeah.
Nakuma turns around and looks at all the people that are gathering.
yeah. Smiling
Yeah.
at them, making them believe.
Yes.
Winks to the ladies.
Yes.
Well, of course, this time it will go way faster. First of all, you will always be able to find the ace, but it will never be where they are. It is his cards.
Akuma doesn't even look.
Yeah. It's like he will just place them around and just put them in front of you. The fact
Ow.
is just the ace will always be another place than where you take it from.
You remind me of a Romanian.
Hey, you come here, my friend. You come here, my friend, and we will win together.
Yes. First you win a little and I win a lot. Yes. Wait.
Well,
Akuma looks at the people and says, "Yeah, you see, there's a fine trick to this, good ladies and gentlemen. It is very easy. Now, I have won 2 times, yes, and now
Then
you
not.
shall see a 3rd time. It is very easy. I don't even have to look. Now, watch this." Akuma turns around and he picks the middle card.
you will find the queen.
Ah! Ah!
I'm sorry, good sir. It is my win this time, and he tries to put his hand over to take the 5 electrum.
Akuma slaps him over the hand.
Good sir, I fair and square won. Turn the rest of the cards. I promise you the ace is there. And he will probably do it for him. Just to be able to make people believe it. And the ace of the king will of course be there. Ace being to the right again.
You cheated!
Of course not, good sir, of course not. I'm a simple tradesman. I was simply lucky this time.
Of course, when I raise the bets, I lose.
Well,
Of
well,
course.
it's a game, good sir, and he will slowly walk back like he's feeling threatened.
Akuma takes half a stance and almost puts his hand on the sword.
Atlas will like pull his hand to the barrel, like it's an empty barrel. Akuma can definitely throw it away.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like just pointing his eyes to them where the cards are, and of course also the money.
Akuma, when you are in that stance, you will feel a strong, very weak hand on your shoulder.
Akuma doesn't even feel it.
No, probably not under that armor.
Oh. He cheated! Akuma yells as loudly as he can.
Calm down, sir. He won fair and square. I saw the whole thing. The card was in there.
He somehow cheated. I never lose at this.
Atlas will look. Is the rest of the guardsmen looking at this now?
Those close by, yeah.
Okay, so everyone, fair enough. Do I see if the cargo is being transferred?
Not yet, but it would be transferred from this building.
Fair enough. Wait, which building?
The harbor master, of course.
Fair enough. Atlas will, of course, then again stretch his hand forward, trying to take the money, getting very close to Akuma.
Akuma takes a step forward, like being all big and strong, like and scary. And what do you want, little man?
Well, the guardsman said this as well. I won this, right?
That is correct.
And Akuma leans very close into Atlas. It's very, very, very quietly whispering it.
Can I have a stealth save, please?
You may not. Fuck you.
Then it doesn't work.
Suck it.
24 is absolutely fine.
And he stands back from Atlas after giving him his message. You are a cheating son of a bitch.
Wait, what message? I didn't hear it.
Yeah,
Akuma.
He was too stealthy.
Yeah.
Apparently. Akuma whispered very, 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 very quietly into Atlas's ear. You have to move this.
Atlas will scream out. Like he takes the hand on the money. And as Akuma, he takes them, just a grip on them, and as Akuma screams at it the next time, he will throw the 5 electrum into the air. He's gonna kill me! He's gonna kill me! Making extra effort to see if everyone will respond to it, and especially throwing the money out with his other people.
All right, just a performance check to see if that works.
A performance check.
Yes. You have been begging for it. I'm being nice.
What about this? No. Oh man.
I'm just gonna 1 second. Roll generically against it. It doesn't get any extra.
Not
But
the
there
money on
are-
the ground either.
No, but there are like 20 people around you here of 7 guards.
Okay. Is anyone actually moving to the coins?
Not with the guards here, no.
Okay. So there's 5 kilometers.
Akuma pushes Atlas away from the barrel and then.
Mm.
What's it
He
called?
will, of course, stumble back, probably not fall, and just like look very flustered.
You will pay me my winnings! Akuma yells.
But
You cheated!
I would never cheat. It's simply a few coins, good sir.
Akuma kicks the barrel
Okay.
as hard as he can.
And Atlas, of course, running over to the barrel. My cards! Doing this his entire
question?
deck. Yeah?
Are you going to stay in said area?
Yeah, he's probably gonna go walk back, like, over here. That's also why I wanted.
Okay.
So
Fair
over
enough, it's
here,
just
so,
for me to know.
so follow me. So probably like moving over here with his cards flying everywhere.
Sure.
Complete thrust of an entire card deck just flying in the air, taken by the wind, so on.
Absolutely. No problem. You do that, and keep in mind all this happens simultaneously. So Gianni and
Come on, you
Talia,
can probably walk a little with me, so you have the
while
cards.
they are fighting about the cards and gamblings over there, what are you doing at the general store?
First, I kind of want to see if there's actually like guards in this area specific.
There are a guard on that corner and on that corner that haven't moved.
Gotcha. Because then I would probably move over into the shade of this house, and as soon as Yanni gets to around like this point or whatnot, I would run out and steal her thing.
All right, can I have a sleight of hand? I know it's out in the open, but you need to do it fast, I believe.
She has it in her hand though, and I don't think she's fighting me.
No, I'm not saying it's a hard roll. I'm just saying you kind of need to do it running to get away from the guard. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you're going.
Nope, you would not be wrong, and I'm trying to get this one to at least notice me.
All right.
You rolled.
Yeah.
I did.
20, I believe, would be plenty to snatch it out of her hand while she's just holding it open palm, I believe.
I believe so, yeah. Diana, you muted yourself.
Yeah,
Oh,
Diana,
fuck, I've been
correct me if I'm
talking
wrong.
the whole time.
Oh,
God
I
damn
thought
it,
you
I
were
was
just waiting.
talking. No, oh my god. Yes.
When the DM doesn't acknowledge you, that's because you don't talk.
Yeah, I didn't say anything that was really useful, but I made
okay.
comments. Yes. It wouldn't be hard to steal it, basically. I'm just holding it, so.
Sure.
Yeah, it seemed he just rushed by.
Yeah.
Yep.
My purse! Guards! That street urchin! He took my wallet! Someone, help!
And can I have a D4, please?
From whom?
From any one of you.
Oops, you did.
Either
Okay.
Talia or Gianni.
Talia got it.
Alright. Okay. So the one closest by will start running after Talia.
I do
Talia rolled
believe
2.
I outrun him.
Quite massively. He's in a heavy armor.
And I rolled a 2, so could that mean that we got more?
Oh, I only saw the one, sorry. Yeah, okay, if you roll a 2, the one from that corner will as well.
Okay, I want to keep them within sight for now, at least until I get to like this area. What?
Sure.
Making sure that they chase me.
Sure. They can
And
move
then-
out about 20 feet every 6 seconds, and I believe like 45 or something ridiculous.
Yep, 45.
Yep. Yeah. So you can definitely pace it as you want to. You can outsprint them by like 4 times.
Would this be enough? I got 2 of them. It's probably enough. Darkness, and then we scoot into the fucking woods and do this. Hide in a tree.
All right. The guards will definitely be confused and try to find you, but it's not like people regularly cast darkness on them.
I was just
So-
casting darkness in this area and then pass without trace so that I can get away without anyone noticing.
Absolutely, not a problem. I'm just saying,
Told you they weren't gonna
not,
catch me.
It's nothing they're
Yeah.
used to.
Man, I was like some street kid. Ran away and stole my stuff, and then suddenly,
Boom!
And Jenny, you will just mark on a map there. The circle is just blackness. You cannot see
Okay.
through it.
It's the most effective Pokemon ever.
What is this? What has happened? I'm probably like being shocked with some other women standing around who are probably
Sure.
equally shocked that there suddenly some darkness appeared.
Sure.
Being a good rubbed woman.
Mm-hmm.
Or trying to be.
And some people who doesn't know a great deal about magic will probably start making the sign against evil, because it is kind of like the thing from like the children's stories.
I will
Darkness
join
just-
them. Do it
Fair
3
enough.
times in a row.
Fair enough. Well, that was faster than I thought, but yeah.
I mean, I was only gonna get like that amount of people to pay attention to me anyway, so.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, while I'm hiding, I'm of course like taking off the cloak, going into my civilian outfit, and probably like coming out on this end, walking away.
All right. When you get to the intersection, you will see Akuma and Atlas still fighting down there.
That is completely fine.
Yes. So, Blair, while they're doing that, what are you doing? What
Yes.
kind of mayhem do you have in mind?
How many guards are around here, around the bathhouse? None? Two, four,
There
five?
are one on the corner here and 5.
Where is here?
Oh, I was pinging. Sorry. In this intersection here,
Yeah.
and 5 on the harbor, on the
Okay.
west side.
All right. Is there anyone around where I'm at? Like anyone?
No, there's no need to be.
Okay.
The towers aren't
How
even
tall? How
manned
tall is the
anymore.
bathhouse? How tall is the bathhouse?
It's a 2-story building.
Hmm.
But having been in there, you also know that there aren't a second floor. It's just high ceiling.
Okay. So I would like to find like a rain pipe. Is that what it's called? I don't know. To climb up?
A rain drain?
Yeah.
Sure.
I want to climb on top of the building.
Well, I can offer you a slim chimney.
Sure. I'll take it.
Fair enough. The water drain hadn't been invented until the 1700s.
Okay. Wow. I'm gonna climb up to the roof.
All right. Can I have an acrobatics check, please? You do. It will
Okay.
take you roughly 45 seconds to get up there.
Okay, cool. That's fine. I want to hide in the chimney. Like take coverage so they don't see me from over here.
Sure.
And
You are in a 2-story building. Not a lot of people look up.
I will cast Fireball
Of course you will. What have you
Ball
cast
or
in
bulk?
on these trees.
Ball or bolt?
Balls, she says.
Ball on 4th level.
4th? Okay, yeah, sure. Can I have you roll it? Oh, you did. Okay.
Woo! Roll. Low roll.
It's a really low roll. Come on, I have 3 1s in there.
Yeah, you have nothing over 3 except the higher level cast. So
Yeah. So 23 fire damage. It's a
So
20-foot radius, so I'll take these 4 trees. You said it wasn't on skill, but I'll just
Yeah, it's
assume
fine.
these
it's
4
fine.
trees will do. And then I nice. I jump down, or just gently jump down, and I'm still I'll make my way up here.
Mm-hmm.
I take off my disguise because it wasn't necessary anyway, and I start screaming, "There's fire in the bathhouse! Oh my god, it's the lights! The devil has come to burn us all!"
I would have played some city bells right now, but the fan
Oh
burst
my
just
god, I
shut
come back to
down.
a fucking fireball?
Yeah, you did.
Yes.
Okay, with the darkness and fire, people are gonna think some shit is going on.
Yeah, but the city bell is churning away, and people are running towards this area. Can I have you make a D12, please?
D12.
Yes, please. All right.
I want. No, this is not a this is not a check, right? Fuck.
No, it's not a check. Just regular D12.
Yeah, because otherwise I would use the Dark One's luck, but that's only on saving throws and ability checks. So
Yeah.
I guess that doesn't count on this. Okay.
But the people and some guards are definitely running towards you. And Talia, you said you wanted to recheck the harbor or something?
Yeah, I was just gonna like walk through here and see if the harbor is clearing out of guards, or if I need to do something
It is
extra.
clearing out. There are still 3 guards at the harbor, though, in the west end. There's quite a few on the east side, but that's because Akuma and Atlas.
So there's still a couple of guards in the west end,
3, yeah.
and they are not running for the fireball thing.
No, 2 of them dead, and the 3 seems to be taking their duties more seriously.
Wait, what? They died?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't say they died. At least I didn't hope I did.
I think you said like 2 of them dead. It was like, what?
No, 2 of them did.
Oh, okay. And then the last guy is taking it more seriously and staying on the harbor.
Yeah, like
no,
they
there
have,
were
they are stationed there, so.
Talia, there were 5 guards on the harbor, and 2 of them went for the fireball. 3 of them are still standing.
3 of them is standing there, and the rest of them are over by your place. Gotcha.
Yes.
I would move over here and see if I can. What are they doing? Where are they?
They are basically standing around looking at the ships and people moving around. Sometimes they give stolen glances towards Akuma and Atlas and the fire.
Where were they? The remaining guards?
I'll mark my fire. There's one there, and here.
Okay.
Well, I have an idea. I would walk around, basically being casual, looking at the ships, and then I would fall in the fucking harbor.
That drags the attention to
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Never mind. Never mind. You're right.
Oh, you are so lucky. I was just about. Okay.
No, I'll look at the guards and say, wait, this is a 4th level. Shouldn't you follow those other guards to get rid of the fire? Follow.
Can I have a command? Okay. How many can you do? Okay, only
It's
one
at
of them.
4th
So which
level.
one? Oh,
No, it's 4th level.
yeah.
So it's
Oh,
3 people.
okay. Fair enough.
No,
Yeah,
it is a 4th level spell. It's only one higher.
No, command is a 1st level.
Oh, it is? I thought it was.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
because
it is a first level, but she casted it at 4th.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's like adding one person for each extra level
Yep.
she's expected.
Yeah. All right. They leave the hopper in a hurry. Well played.
I smile at Talia.
Nice
Told you I'd
job.
take care of it. Do you
Nice
like the
job.
fire? It's
Yeah.
burning.
Are you sure nobody died though?
No, it's just a tree. I think they're gonna take water from the bathhouse anyway, so we're good.
Atlas and Akuma seems to have been some trouble, and
Of
Yanni's
course,
taking
they are
care
always in trouble. I set things afire, and they're the ones getting in trouble.
and Yanni's taking care of our little thing.
As you move back, you will see a small contingency of people carrying a crate this way. Just going that way around.
Just so I can
Do
get
we
back
see
to the
this
others.
from where we are as well?
Can I use
If
my?
you're paying attention to it, sure. It's not like they are.
Atlas
hiding
keeps on
from you.
looking to see when he can end this.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So he
Sure.
sees it like here.
Yeah, they're around 20 feet from Blair at this point.
Okay, Atlas will listen to say, okay. Good, sir. I don't want any trouble in the city, and I don't want people to believe me a cheat, even though the god said so. I will let you have your money back. Will that suffice?
Very well. You will get out of my sight, peasant.
I will get away from here. I have no interest in being with people that goes like this. So we will play like we never played any game.
Very well.
He will take the 5 coins up, give him the 3 back, that would have been the thing he had counted, and take the 2 coins that he had and put it back in his wallet, in his pouch. I believe that should be okay, dear gods.
Now get out of my sight, you filthy peasant.
I will. He will like scramble his cart together and go like, I'm going.
The guards will
Probably.
stand between Akuma and Atlas.
Yeah, it's like,
yeah.
I am going, and probably keep on saying things just to like, and then coming over here, I will guess that it's probably already over at the ship at this time.
Pretty close anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Just remember, I did not cheat you, and everyone else here, I did not cheat.
I
You
did
cheated.
not. I didn't. I did not.
It was simply me playing the game as it's supposed to be.
I told you to get out of here.
I am leaving. I'm just saying it. Nobody should call me a cheat. And they're slowly moving away. And probably
Alright.
keep on making smaller crows like, I have not done anything. The gods can even say I didn't. And will then get out of the place.
Akuma, as he leaves, one guard will like put a friendly hand on your shoulder. Alright. Just keep in mind for the next time. If you want a fair fight in a fair game, you go to a registered vendor.
Well, I thought I could beat that cheat. By the way, who put a hand on me earlier?
I did. Why?
You are not supposed to lay a hand on your betters.
I didn't. I lay a hand on someone who was trying to stir up like a chaos in my city, and I cannot allow that.
I was calling out a cheater.
You were making a scene.
Well, a better can make a scene whenever he wants.
Tell me, why do you think yourself better than I?
I
I am an anointed knight by the grace of the High King.
A knight who stands guard?
Captain.
Oh, shit.
So you are the captain, eh?
Aye.
And I am the champion of Glyrich.
Ah, I heard of you. The fighter of Rokuma, correct?
Yes.
Yes. It's a good fight. A bit short, but at least that's what people say.
Well, I
Maybe
overmanned-
next year you'll make it better.
I overmanned and overpowered my enemy. It was nothing. Could you have done
Sure.
it?
I believe so.
You believe so?
If I could keep my equipment, yes.
Hmm.
No matter. As long as you don't stir up further trouble within the city walls, I doubt you shall see me again. Good day to you, sir.
Captain,
Yes.
and is it just me? Do I smell smoke? Like,
What?
Uh,
Maybe right.
what the?
Good day to you. And he starts running off. Taking the rest of the guards with him, by the way.
Agumon turns around and looks at...
Mhm.
Atlas will join the crowd, like, the hell?
Yeah.
Looking at the fire, like, fuck!
Yeah.
Elbow.
A few moments later, the guards will, from the harbor that you just argued with,
Hmm?
comes and joins with putting out the fire, taking water from within the bathhouse. What are you saying, Blair?
I cast like invocation, my ghostly gaze invocation. Can I see through the crate they're currently shipping off?
Sure.
What's in it?
Some oddly shaped gold items. You don't know them.
What is oddly shaped? Like dick shape or?
Golden
Hell knows!
When I say oddly shaped, it's because it doesn't actually resemble anything as a lookalike-ish. It's more like as if they tried to make a star but failed miserably and ended up with sort of a star snowflake-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'll
it's very
whisper.
detailed but gold.
I'll whisper under my breath. Does it look familiar to you? To Malarkey.
I
Yeah, I
figured.
didn't think you mean me because we're standing quite far apart.
Nope.
Does this look familiar to you?
Talia!
Does
Look
this
at the
look-
crate!
Does this look familiar to you? Talia, why aren't you answering?
In that box that you can't see through.
But yeah, no, I'm also looking, but I can't do magic stuff like that, so I'm just looking at the crate. And the people carrying it, I guess. What kind of ship it is that they're loading it onto?
It's just a minor ship. It looks sort of like a fishing ship or something like that.
And what about the crew aboard it?
Oh, they are definitely unsavory.
Top of the
Yeah.
morning to you, lads!
Our fine weather we be having. Very hot indeed. At least now it is.
Yes, sure.
How is Diani handling the smoke bomb?
Yeah. I mean, the fire
Shall we
didn't happen.
shall we determine
You cut out what?
the wind is west, so it's blowing that away.
Well, it's not actually a smoke bomb though. It's darkness.
No, sure. Oh, I thought you
We
said
weren't
the
talking
smoke.
about.
I thought you said the smoke. Sorry.
Oh,
bad.
well, I see I would probably see the fire, or at least
Yeah.
when someone pointed out. So, well, I assume the guards would have something better to do now, and just try to make a quick escape. Be like, oh no, this is too much for me. Do the sign against evil again, and probably run around shouting, I don't want to see that purse ever again if those people are involved with it.
Sure. You saw 2 guards go into the darkness. You haven't seen them come out.
I would act too terrified to even check.
All
For
right.
all you know, Talia's still in there.
Yeah.
Well,
How long does the darkness last, by the way? I can't
10
remember.
minutes.
10 minutes. All right. So that'll be
Is
a
there
good
range
5 minutes
for it?
left on it.
60 feet.
Yeah, for casting, right?
Right, it's a 15-foot radius then. So yeah, it would fill the street, and I would have been able to get out without being noticed.
Yeah.
It's pretty much what it already is, though.
Yeah.
I would probably, when I
15 feet.
kind of run
15
away,
feet.
walk past Akuma and Atlas, and just would be like, this is all too much for me! Dramatically. And just go
Roll
through the...
performance, see how well you do.
Oh god. I would probably do... Oh god.
Sure, that could be fun.
It could be.
Okay, so she's performing a 12.
The
Tripped.
kid.
She tripped.
Well, they could try to trip me, and I probably would.
I just got marked. Place plan. Everybody do the flop.
Can this day get any worse? It starts raining. Well, that's actually better.
I mean, it would be against the fire.
As Diani walks by and performs, Atlas and Diani just sees Akuma's face just rips open in a laugh. He's just laughing his ass off.
It is rude to laugh at people in distress.
Akuma can't say anything.
Atlas is just looking at the fire and face pumps.
I would stomp past angrily.
Blair
Alright.
will respond, by the way, with a... I don't know, is Talia next to her now or not?
You would have moved over. You probably have some time.
Okay. As she got that response, she'll say, really, really softly, seeing that I just caused a lot of mayhem in your name, I am sure we can come to some terms, right?
So yeah, Talia comes over and is like, so you think that's enough? Did we do it?
Girl, how you doing?
Well, I got away, didn't I? And she holds up a hand for a high five.
High five.
I trust the fire won't get out of hand.
Elva, I specifically said that the devil was coming for us.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I forgot.
So
about that
it
part.
wasn't his name. I didn't mention what kind of devil.
Mm. Fair enough, fair enough.
Is Diani just going back to the inn, or?
Yeah, I probably would have, so I can get out of the action, so that no one's like looking for the terrified young lady that was stolen from.
Fair enough. Well, I would just wait on the harbor for the rest of them to come. We should probably go back and get our reward at some point.
Atlas is also going to do that. She's pretty much just going like, fuck this.
Gonna sit on a crate.
What the hell are you doing, Elvo?
Atlas, shouldn't we meet up before we go in there?
Yes, let's all the people that just make problems together meet up in front of the place where they make problems.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like
Right.
me and Akuma going over to the guards that we just made problem for and go like,
Ah,
right. He would actually Atlas would probably have left like to Akuma and like, I'll get you the get us the reward. Meet you later. And just clapping him on the shoulder as he walked by.
As to what I was doing, I was responding.
Oh, Blair, fair enough.
So you were saying? Sorry, I missed it.
Yeah, Atlas is just going into the harbor master.
Ah. Hello. I would have hoped you wouldn't set fire to my city, but well, it worked.
Trust me, it was not the plan. At least it stopped before it actually reached the houses, right?
That is technically true. It hasn't spread. People seem to be working on it.
I'm sorry about that part. It was not my part, but guess blame is the take. It should be me.
It worked. My shipment has gone, and they should be setting sail any minute. So that's absolutely fine. As to reward, and he goes to a few feet back, unlocks a chest and opens it. Takes out a small bag of what you can only assume would be coins and places it on the counter. For you. You have never met me.
Of course not.
Good.
As for slight information, as I asked, it's only a trader's thing. You might have any knowledge. We found a weird person that wants this, and to be honest, I just want to be over with this little job so I'd never have to think about it again. Have you heard about ruby covered or gem covered undead eye? He's apparently a collector. Sick man.
That is highly illegal, sir.
I know.
And he winks.
Indeed it is. People should be greatly punished for having anything like that.
Yes, or even the knowledge thereof.
Indeed.
I do believe the punishment for that is death.
Me too. Would you have any knowledge of people that should have their head cut off because of such a crime?
Well, I could definitely point you in the right direction if I only had the memory. And he kind of wiggles his fingers, like rubs them together. Like, if I only remembered.
Yeah, he will open the pouch. How much gold is? How much is there in the pouch?
There's 150 gold coins.
He will take like 10 of them and place them on the table. If only there was anything to help you remember.
Yeah, I know, right? It's a conundrum. I do believe it was a man.
It takes 5 extra.
Yes, definitely a man. I would say between the age of 35 and 45, perhaps, yes.
Another 5.
Well, would you be interested in buying?
Oh, yeah, as I said, I would have to find the person that had set in such a... ask for such an item and find them, luring them out like this and send them to the right authorities.
Oh.
As any right man.
Oh,
Of
so
course,
you're
the
sending
person...
it to the guards.
No, I want to send the person that would buy such a thing.
Ah.
He doesn't get the hint, come on. It's literally just saying, I want to sell it to this weird dude.
Well, I don't even know how much that would be. But I do believe the punishment for having even knowledge of that thing would be illegal.
Indeed. If you think that a person would go through such trouble to get a thing like that, how much would you believe that it would go for?
And to be clear, there was the Dragonite crystal, right?
No,
No,
it wasn't
my
that. It was
crystal-
actually the undead eye. If it,
Yeah,
we
sure,
can say
but-
it was
but-
a dragon eye.
Yeah, sure, but you were trying to sell, you say?
You know, trying to
No,
buy.
he's trying to buy it so he can sell it on to another guy.
Fair enough, he just confused me with the
Yeah.
you don't understand.
That's
part.
fair
no.
enough.
He tries to buy the undead eye. He would
Yeah.
probably ask for the dragon eye after.
Okay,
That
fair
would
enough.
not be a crime. It would be partly a crime, but not something you'd be killed for.
No.
I should actually start it with that.
Well, I think an item like that might run you up in close to 100 platinum even.
Having to go
I
out
know
here.
it's a lot of money. It's a lot of shinies.
Indeed.
But for the right buyer, I suppose it's worth it.
Well, but at the same time, you would have to get out of a place. And of course, everything would have to be forgotten if you ever sold something like that.
Of course.
That would be a given. So I think you couldn't be able to pay more than 50 platinum for something like that.
At least 80. I don't think anyone would ever even consider selling it for less.
But thinking about the things that's been done before and already so many gods, I think 60 is the best that can be done.
70 at least. It is, after all, the price of a head. I don't think you can buy a head for less than 70.
And still, it is only an eyeball and not a head. So 65 would be the absolute maximum for something like this.
68. Can you buy a new head for less than 68? One that would actually fit on your neck?
Well, to be honest, it's not like we're asking for 2 eyes, but one. One eye.
Yes, but it would
So
cost you your
six-
head
six-
to have it.
Yes, and the person who would buy it would be the one with all the responsibility.
Well,
So
that would be up-
66 would be the best offer I could give.
67. Meet you halfway.
That would probably be okay.
Where are you
If it
staying?
should ever happen.
Where are you staying? I shall see if I can find something.
Wait, one more time.
Where are you staying? I shall see if I can find something.
What is the inn called?
You can just make a name. I literally just called it the inn.
The one-eyed unicorn.
The one-eyed
The one-eyed undead. Let's go. I got the other eye.
But well, if anything like that should happen, good day, good sir.
A good day.
And Atlas moves out. Wait, how much did he get? He placed 15 there.
Yep.
So
Oh,
now
20,
he has
right? 20. You placed 10, then 5,
Wait,
then 5.
yeah, 10, 5, yeah. So I have 130 left.
Mm-hmm.
Good. That means I have 200, actually 300, and 15 left. Fair enough. And you will start moving.
Alright. What is everyone else doing?
I'm just keep looking at the crate, what they're shipping in, what the boat looks like, what the people look like, knowing the information I know now.
Same, but without the information.
I changed at the inn and I'm on my way back now. I don't think I would have arrived yet with the time I had, but I'm on my way.
I can allow it if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, I probably would
Atlas has
just
been there for a
join
while, so he's
Talia
not
and
coming.
Blair in observing what's happening.
Yeah, due to the longevity of the haggling with Atlas, I would allow it. Also, Akuma, you're free to move where so see fit.
Akumal just followed Yanni, giggling all the way over there.
All right.
Excuse
Yeah,
me,
smoking some
Akuma.
funny tobacco.
Yeah, Yanni, that was beautiful. I will never forget it to my dying day.
What
Well,
happened?
it had to be convincing somehow.
I'm sorry. Akuma walks away a little. You can hear him giggle.
Here you go, and she'll like her wallet.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Maybe you should go and take Akuma to see some theater play sometime. He seems really fascinated by bad acting.
There's probably like an amateur group somewhere.
Probably.
Like a school play. A school play.
Oh yeah, I can see him enjoying that immensely.
Well, that is probably bad acting.
It is. I mean, just some, I don't know, 10-year-old kid pretending to be a count or a king or whatever.
I mean, I'd say your acting was pretty accurate. You at least have a very loud voice.
Well, we needed to get as much attention as possible.
True that.
Yeah, Diani, could you do it for me again?
Akuma,
Maybe not now.
What did I miss?
It would be a bit obvious that I now have my wallet back. I actually changed my clothes, so people wouldn't instantly recognize me.
You will have to do it for me sometimes.
I don't think I will scream for you, Akuma.
No.
All right.
Fuck all of them. For thinking dirty. That one. Fuck y'all.
How can you not?
I missed a total joke. Why? The one that always thinks dirty misses the joke? Feels bad, man.
Tiani said that she wouldn't be screaming his name.
That was not entirely what she said, but alright.
Close enough.
That is exactly what she said.
Okay.
Oh boy. Wow. So, job all done. Should we meet back at the inn?
I may have some information you guys want to know.
Yeah?
By the way, the ship that it stashed it on sails away.
What's the name of the ship?
The Drunken Sailor, why not?
The Drunken Sailor, okay.
What a female name.
Yes.
Can I walk over to the harbor master?
You know where the
Sure.
building is, it's not impossible.
Yeah. La 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 la.
Atlas will stop you.
La 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 la. Stop!
One more time.
Atlas will look at Blair fire seriously.
Well, I got them away, and I did some more stuff than just a fire. So, what's in the bag? Got some coin?
Yes.
And I'll use my Eldritch Sight to do detect magic on the coin purse.
The second you try to look at him funny, he will take his fingers and clips it in front of your fingers.
What? I'm not taking anything, I'm just looking at
No.
it.
But try to focus like that.
I'll still
he's
cast detect magic.
Yeah, you'll just look at him.
Alpha, do I
What are
see
you
magic coming
thinking?
from the purse?
No.
What I was thinking? That we needed a big distraction, and your gambling stuff wouldn't get them all away. It's not big enough.
You should have been able to at least find something better. He's of course very low, and of course making sure there's no guard in the direct area where they're standing
Do
in.
you know what kind of information I have? You don't. Just know that you're good to go with those coins you have there.
You don't even want to know what we're going through for you right now.
Why for me?
Because you're the one that want the item,
What item?
the gem.
What gem?
Exactly, keep it that way.
I have no clue what you're talking about. Oh, the eyeball! Oh! Well, I never asked you to get it for me. I just said maybe we can find it somewhere in Ishmael.
I love Blair.
Let's just go back to the inn.
No. I need to ask something first before we go.
No, I took care of it.
No, I have own business. You can't take care of my business because you don't know what my business is. That's the same as if I would ask you if you could pay for me. You can't.
Atlas will put a hand on her shoulder and say,
Don't
there's
touch
anything-
me.
if this has anything to do with this job,
It
you might get us killed.
It won't. I'll be fine. It's just
What are you gonna ask?
I'm just asking where it's sailing to. God.
Why would you ask that?
I'll explain later.
No, now.
No, what now? I'm like your dog. Then just because I said "waff" one time doesn't mean I'm your dog, Atlas.
I didn't
Move
ask
aside.
this as of what you were a dog. I asked you this as you were a person. Why do you want to ask him that?
Because I know what's in the crate.
If you at any point say that, he will kill us.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna ask him if he knows where the boat is going. Because I've seen a leak in the boat or so, and he could maybe message them. I don't know. Just move aside.
Don't
It's
do it.
important. Yes, I'll do it.
Okay.
Listen. Doing in business like this,
You done? I guess that's a yes.
If the chat have any
you
suggestions as
just
to how
use-
to avoid a TPK, please let me know.
Atlas has just used one of the cards. He's literally just pressed there on her. It's not like it's cutting into her. It's just a charming card.
All right.
Roll a DC.
13 plus gambit die.
Wait, what is my... Do I have to roll against it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a charming attack.
What's your DC?
Charm, standard charm spell, that is a wisdom, right?
Yeah, sure, but she needs to know DC. DC plus gambit.
13. Oh yeah, Gambit, that is because of critical. 5, so that is a 18.
I'm gonna say this before I roll. I don't have to, but just because I know the DC, I'm gonna use my Dark One's own luck to add an extra D10 to my wisdom save.
Okay. Roll.
All right.
Oh!
Oh.
All right. You are not charmed, but you did see a card being
You just
I-
placed
I-
it on her.
pushed at you. Yeah. Not
that
necessarily an attack,
wasn't
but
another-
but it's
that
just
wasn't-
literally him just taking a card and putting it on
Yeah,
you.
but I said I'll use it. I don't have to technically, because it
I know.
says specifically I don't have to, but because I knew his saving throw, it would only make sense that I mention it beforehand.
Sure.
So that would be a 30 wisdom, and I'll be like looking down at his card, like, "The fuck are you doing?"
The car will smolder into nothing,
Since
and
one
he
of
will
your
smile
other
at
car
you.
tricks that do nothing, like
He'll
usual.
just smile at you. Sure, it did.
Fine.
The fact that you don't know what it is means everything to him.
And she rolls her eyes and walks towards the harbor master.
Get to the inn, get your stuff, and he will just move.
What?
Good afternoon, good sir.
Oh, good afternoon.
Sure.
Thank you for your help today.
No
It was
problem.
most appreciated. I have paid your associate.
I know, but
It's done.
there's a small hiccup.
No, everything went as planned, of course, except for the fire, but I suppose for the greater good.
Yeah, but more for me, because, I was hiding in the boat, and I left my holy symbol in there, and that boat that sailed off just now, it still hasn't. And I'm kind of, well, it's my holy symbol. It's really special to me, so I kind of want it back. So I don't know if you can contact them or know where they're going so I can pick it up afterwards.
Can
'Cause
I
we're
have a
going to
deception roll, please?
Ishmael.
Oh, damn.
Deception, where are you?
On the D.
20.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Tell you what, I can offer to have it brought back and sent to you.
I'll be going to Ishmael. If it's on the road, I can just pick it up.
Not a problem. It shall be awaiting at the harbor master in Ishmael whenever you would get there.
Would it take long? How long is the boat ride to Ishmael? Would I have to wait long for them
Depends on
to?
the type of boat, but I don't expect it would be more than a few days.
Okay.
And yeah, I expect I would get the item to Ishmael by tomorrow evening at the latest.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow
Wow.
evening at the latest, yeah.
That's pretty fast. So it's docking pretty close.
No,
I mean, the boat. The
no.
Okay. Thank you. I'll make sure to say thanks to whoever is delivering it. Do they have a name?
They do.
Can I know
No.
their name? Okay. I was just trying to be polite, good sir. Don't get me wrong, good sir.
Well, let's not play comedy here. You're the one who complained about the good sir, so you don't have to do that.
I just thought because Atlas does it and he is such a well-known man, he knows his shit. So I thought I'll just copy whatever he does, but doesn't really suit me, does it?
Well, it would be a good start to listen to him, but
Okay.
but from
point.
there, yeah, maybe study him before you do it.
Great one.
Not in my shop. Get out.
What? I just said
Get
you had
out.
a great joke. What?
Get out.
Okay, God. What's wrong with him? I just said he
No
had a
one
great
mentions
joke.
that thing in here, and he does the
What
sign against
thing?
evil
I said you
before
had a
he's-
great one.
He smashes and slams the door, but just before he does it, he does the sign against evil.
Are you okay? Atlas is
fine.
worried about you.
Atlas is always worried about me. It's because he cares.
Sure. So wait, what's going on? I'm confused.
Well, I'll tell you in the inn when there's no people around. Or is there no one still around, or are people coming back to the harbor
People
right
are slowly coming back because the fire is getting slowly under control. There you are.
now? Okay.
Okay,
I'll-
I'll grab it at the end.
I don't think it's really safe to say here since it was kind of a special business anyway. So I'll tell
Bold
Ian.
move to go for that one though.
La 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 la.
A 50-50 shot. I
High
give you
risk,
that.
high rewards.
Sure, 50% payoff. I admit that.
I basically came to check up on you. So don't do stupid shit.
You guys always seem to think I can't handle myself, but
No, Blair, we're worried about you. We don't want you to get hurt.
I know what I'm doing. Besides, I have a really good friend by my side. 2 now.
What?
Well, you're here now, so that makes 2 good friends.
Right.
Just know what I'm doing. Like, I know what I'm up to. If it goes sideways, so be it. Gotta live a bit.
I'm worried about you, Blair. You're taking way too rash decisions. You need to think.
No, wait. You think this was my first plan? Hell no. I had 2
No,
other plans. I really thought this over. The first plan was even worse. I was gonna climb up the tower and then throw scorching rays in the form of a pentagram down the flower field. But as soon as I noticed that the tower was way too high for me to climb in, I just decided to do. Well, at first I wanted to do a stinking cloud in the back house, but then I was like, that's not big enough. I need something bigger. So that's when I casted fire. And then she looks
Shut
around and be like,
You see what I mean with the whole thinking?
well, I just gave you my whole thinking process. It was plan
Shut
C.
up before you say anything else. I'm sorry, Blair.
Well, I like to point out that a less nice DM would have punished you for that.
It's only because it's funny.
Yeah. I'm laughing my ass off over here.
But yeah, we
It's
back at the
scary
end.
as
Where's
shit.
people doing?
Atlas is sitting in the bar, just leaning back in a chair.
Alright.
There's probably a table next to him where there's a lot of places where you can sit.
Yeah, I would probably sit there.
We have a room or something, right?
Yep.
I would be heading for that thing to like stash Atlas's cape away or some shit. Try to see if I could catch your eye on the way.
He just nods.
Well, very well. I will stash it under your pillow or some shit.
Sure.
So we want to have a group gathering in a room real quick? Go for a quickie? I mean...
Right, because that's what Blair wants. Atlas will just get up from the chair and like, sure, that's
Yeah.
together.
You said you had something to share, right? I'll come
Uh-huh.
along.
Okay, before we close the door, I want to peek around the corner, see if there's no one there, no housekeeping or anything.
No. It's empty.
Okay, close the door.
It's exactly as you left it.
Is
I wanna-
Akuma in there? Oh, he did. Sorry, I just didn't hear from you, Akuma.
Give me a blanket. I stuff the blanket in front of the door so there's no creaks. Like,
Alright.
close the curtains.
Atlas is looking weirdly at her.
Close the curtains.
There are no windows.
Oh shit!
I was just waiting to see how long it would take.
What's the curtain? I don't know. Okay, so the room is basically dark then. Turn off the
Yes.
lights. I turn off the lights and then I...
Well, yeah, you can turn on a candle or something like that. Yeah.
I'll cast Sacred Flame underneath my...
God dang it,
No,
Blair! Stop
underneath
it!
underneath my face, like I just want to light it up a bit underneath my face so it makes it look like spooky.
So sort of like a token.
Yeah. And she'll be like, I heard a rumor. No, actually,
Umbrella Academy.
I did. The box. It contains cursed coins. 70 cursed coins. That's why I wanted to know why they're shipping it. Because it's dangerous. And every one of those coins could awaken a fallen.
Or what?
Awaken a fallen beast.
Right, you cut out at the last part. So.
Okay.
So it's an item that you can give to any creature and awaken them.
That's why I wanted to look at the purse before you open it. Because if he was giving us cursed coins, that's a nice trade. Giving us cursed objects for doing his dirty work. But they're fine, they're not cursed.
If he wanted to give us cursed coins that can revive the beasts,
Well,
you know he would have given us a trait that was insanely against him, right?
I don't know what the coins do. It just says it. It just says it could awaken a fallen beast.
so what exactly are fallen beasts? It sounds a
I
bit
don't
more
know.
ominous than just revived
it
dead
could be-
Whose
creatures.
cat is on the mic?
Akuma!
It's Akuma.
Can't do anything against.
Hello, Fifi.
Oh, all right,
So
all right.
She's
it
gone
could
now.
be anything. What if it's a demon that's trapped, and when you touch the coin, it awakens?
Stop giving him good ideas.
Could be like
Oh,
that.
don't worry, I have this entirely scripted.
At least now you have. No, sorry.
It could be several things. I don't know what it means, but I just know that what I saw in the box, that they are cursed coins. They can awaken beasts, and they're going to ship it up somewhere. I tried to get the location by saying that I lost my necklace in a boat when I was trying to hide from the guards, but
What are they gonna
he
do?
just
when
said
they
that
don't
he was
find
going to
your
ship.
necklace?
What?
When they don't find your necklace, what are you gonna do then?
Well, that's not my problem. They don't know my name.
Fair.
No, it's my problem.
No, it's not. I just told them to deliver it to Ishmael. If I don't show up in Ishmael, then there's no one gonna retrieve it. They don't know what's gonna happen after they retrieve it, when there's nothing there to retrieve in the first place, but they don't know my name. So I'm fine. And it could have been, if they get into a storm on the seas, it could have just been swept overboard.
I doubt it we're that lucky. But fair.
Well, could be. I'm
let's
just
see.
saying that I tried to get the name of the city they were shipping it to, but he only gave me the information that he would get it in Ishmael by tomorrow night. So, if any of you is really good with reading the map, which I'm obviously not, maybe we could determine the distance it would take to travel to a certain place and then to Ishmael, which would be by tomorrow night. So that would be a day and a half.
That should be doable to at least get an estimate of the area.
But if it can go anywhere in that amount of time, it will probably be able to set sail and go into, what would we say, probably 10 different harbors.
No, they said they're gonna retrieve my. They're gonna put their package wherever it is, and then they will send it someone to send my necklace to Ishmael, which would be there by tomorrow morning or tomorrow night. Which means that the place they're gonna dock first has to be within 1.5 days between here and Ishmael.
Blair, there's no chance we're going to Ishmael in less than a day.
No, I know that, but it doesn't matter. We just need to know where that ship is going, and then we can go there, track their trail, and see what these coins are.
The problem with that is that we can't change where we're going without the harbor master knowing.
But we don't change it. We just go
And
to
at the same
Ishmael.
time, I don't think they will travel it by ship. They
No,
might be
we would
sending
have
it
to.
another way. If it's simply a thing, they can send it by
But then it means it's
eagle or
closer.
falcon.
Yeah, but that means it's closer.
No, but the thing is, there is a million way of transportation.
Atlas, math is not that hard. I know I suck at math, but
No, but in the way you
They
have to
start-
figure out which way it's transported first.
it has to be within a certain radius of Ishmael.
Not
If it travels by
necessarily.
a bird, it makes it there at tomorrow night. Bird. It has to be a coast town around Ishmael. Johnny, give me your map.
Atlas has the map.
Atlas,
Well,
give
I
me
have
the
a
map.
close up of you and Woolen, but it doesn't help too much. But I guess we could look at it too.
Al is just taking the map, like folding it out, and then leaning back.
Okay, so we know that Cryan is off limits because there's some darkness stuff is going on there. We are in Alduin Par, right?
Yes.
So, it could go to Hinabo, Baru, Dalim, Vajira, Matra, Kashran, Raun. That's basically it. So we just go around all those places and we're done.
Essentially all of craft.
Yes.
Okay, simple thing. If there is any chance of this thing to go to any place in a day, the closest city is Hinabo. So that means that the city will be able to send it from there. But at the same time, if it has to be there in 1.5 days, there's no security that is not sending it from the boat, and that means we will still have no idea where in the world they're ending. So all in all, we can't calculate this. Your best guess is going to Hinabo.
Well, I said if it's on the way to Ishmael, I can pick it up myself, and he said no.
That's not entirely what you said.
I did.
No, you said so they're going to Ishmael.
No,
no.
she asked, we're going to Ishmael, so if it's on the road, I can pick it up myself. And then he said, no, I'll send it to Ishmael.
Yeah.
He didn't say it wasn't on the way to Ishmael. He just said you shouldn't pick it up.
Yeah, but he first needs to get it there.
Mm-hmm. I will. If it was on there.
It's not.
I know.
Yeah, why do you want to get this?
There's no reason for me to want to get it, but having 75 cursed coins, being able to revive any fucking beast, boy, that's a bit dangerous.
We knew the job was shady when we accepted it. We knew it could be something like this.
Well, we could just hire a ship and then follow the ship and take the coins.
If we are quick, however, we could slip an anonymous tip to the guards that they need to stop the ship and get the coins. They would probably realize that we did it, but it's an option.
Honestly, I would say this is not our problem to deal with. If we hadn't distracted them, there was probably going to be someone else who got them out of harbor. And even if we find the place they're being shipped to, it will be hard to track them after that. They're not just going to stay in one city. And it's black market goods. It's not like there's going to be an official record on where they're going. It's highly unlikely we'll be able to do anything about it until, well, I suppose we find some of those fallen beasts.
We could ask the harbor master very nicely.
I already tried. He doesn't bend.
Ah, I'll make him
Speaking
bend.
of, I don't believe Blair and by proximation me would be allowed in that place again.
Yeah,
Oh,
I said he made a great one, and then he's like, "Fuck off!" Like, what's your problem? And he made this weird sign towards me, close the door. I'm like, whatever.
That would be the sign against evil, and that would be because you kind of mentioned one of the bad ones. You know,
What do you mean? I just said he had a great one.
Think about it for a second.
all that doesn't matter. We will just ask him very nicely. Very
3 seconds. Still doesn't drop.
very nicely. We'll just ask him very
What
nicely.
was the thing? How can we say this? Gailu.
What's with Gailu? Is he here? Does he know about the coins?
No. What does the Great One and Gailu have in common?
But he probably knows.
Well,
but
they're
that's
the
beside
same
point.
person.
And what was it you said to the guy?
Great one. Oh! Shit. Well,
I don't think we're welcome there again because I was, meeting you outside.
whoops. Made an oopsie. Well, I also screamed that the devil was coming for them when I fired that fireball, but they'll be fine.
Hold on, so people saw you do that?
Why
That,
do you always
luckily,
think I'm
is-
so incapable? I disguised myself. I climb up a building. I hit, threw the fireball, jumped off, took off my disguise, screamed that the devil was coming for them, ran towards the harbor, compelled some guards to get some water and go after it, and then I was dead.
Just worried, Blair. Remember, we care.
What? Remember what?
Remember that we care about you. We're just worried.
But you always seem to ask me how I'm doing. You never ask anyone else, so it makes me feel like you're looking down at me, like I'm just some kid that doesn't know what she's doing, which is mostly true for most of the part.
We
But
question Akuma just as much.
You do?
Blair, it's not that we believe that you're incapable of doing things. It's the fact that we often notice that you react before you thought it through. And sometimes you just think about the result, but not the result after.
well, how
We had-
about your swindling party on the harbor? I think that went great for you.
Indeed. We got all the guards. Me and Akuma didn't actually get caught. And there was no problems.
Yeah, but you want them to get the attention of the harbor because they're gonna do some shady stuff there. What do? Shady stuff on the harbor.
Indeed.
That doesn't make any sense. You could have fucked it all up because you were at the harbor doing shady stuff, which they were gonna do and needed their attention away from.
But the thing is,
Yeah,
A
it didn't
small
happen.
a small saying is, you can't see the forest from bare trees. In other words,
There's no trees on the harbor, Atlas. I'm not sure.
It's a figure of speech.
Oh.
You don't notice everything else around you if you have to look at one thing. Me and Akuma knew how to actually disarm thing we had put up. Akuma would never hit me. He already said that from the start. But just making the accusation that I was a cheat and that he would do something about it was enough for the gods to go there. And the fact that we had agreed that as soon as I gave him back his money, we would part, but still make a scene about it.
Akuma jumps up from his chair. Oh, what the?
What's wrong with you? Holy shit!
Okay, I guess we just noticed. Fair enough then.
Fair enough.
It is said without sound, so I.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
I have no problem with you noticing. It's just like, should we roll? No, sure, you can roll. I will never say no to rolling.
Atlas takes the purse. Can I agree that there's probably a rock in it?
No,
What's in it?
there is
Like,
a small piece of paper.
okay,
Uh,
I'll read it.
Atlas. Don't be hasty now.
A person that could put something like this here would not put it in a bag if they wanted it to have effect.
Not a bag, it's a purse.
Same, but different.
All right.
then it's
What
not
do
the
I
same.
read?
One sec, I will have it in here.
And the inn explodes.
It was a bomb.
Atlas, if something is the same, it can't be different. That's weird.
I was about to say, but well,
Same difference.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
So Atlas, what does the note say?
Stop saying that. Elva's writing it.
Yeah.
I'm
Fix it.
waiting.
hurry!
Well, Atlas takes his glasses and put them on a little better so he can see. He folds out the paper and shifts the corners so there's no bend in it. As he is straightening his back, looking at the paper, roaming a little bit with a cough. Leave the purse provided on the far side. Giving the order within the hour. Perfection!
I'm sorry, I can't write fast enough.
Well, I did a
You
great
keyboard.
job at distracting people.
Yes.
And what does this mean?
Let me guess, you made a deal of some sort.
We get the thing.
You're making deals now? Wow.
What thing?
Did you want the thing or not, Blair?
What thing?
The gem.
What gem?
That
Oh, the eyeball! Yes.
Good.
Is this some arcane mailbox or so?
Atlas will, by the way, just walk up and take the thing. He makes it take an extra purse and place it where it's set.
Wait.
He'll just say, "I'll go. Be right back."
No, wait.
What?
Maybe you should test if it's like an extra doorway. Like, take a piece of paper and write on it, "Is this you?" Question mark, and put it in and see if it comes back with another answer on it.
Blair,
What?
working in this is where I would say I have a little bit of expertise with rare goods and exotic goods.
It could be in a dimensional mailbox.
As little information as possible.
What should be a mailbox, and you'll be sorry for not listening to me.
Alice will walk out, place the purse discreetly, and just come back into the room.
Alright.
Now I have a question.
Of
I have lots of
course.
questions actually. And he looks at Blair. Blair,
Yeah.
what do you need this trinket for?
What
Should
trinket?
not get it before we know exactly what.
What trinket?
The eyeball.
Oh, the gem.
Yes. Come on, even I can follow the conversation.
Well, it's just a spell. Nothing serious.
What kind of spell?
Well, I'll just become heavily obscured, and I can go a bit more into melee range without being too hardly. I can be with you guys in the front line instead of in the back line.
Are you lying?
No. See, this is what triggers me so hard. You guys always think I'm lying. Why?
Blair, the first thing you said to me today when we made a plan was, I promise that I'm not gonna use my friend.
Yeah, so I didn't.
What do you call casting a fireball?
That's what I
figuring
did.
out
He doesn't
and
do
figuring
that.
out. How did you then figure out what was inside? And how did you figure out
That
it was
wasn't
cursed
part of the
coins?
plan. That wasn't part of the plan. The plan was to throw a fireball in a tree, which I did, which my friend had nothing to do with. Then, when
All in
that was
all
all satisfied and done, then all the guards were gone, and then I used my powers to look into a chest, which was not part of the plan, so I didn't say or didn't tell a lie.
You lied to me the second that I was staring at you, knowing it.
What? Knowing it. What? Knowing what?
You said that you didn't want to use him.
No, I said I wasn't going to use him for the plan. That's what you asked me. And I didn't.
I mean, that I could say you lied about.
No. How is that lying?
Ah, Atlas, she outsmarted you.
All in all is, she did lie.
No. How did she lie? Tell me. She
You made a
didn't
deception check and he won against you. You were
No,
supposed to
when?
do it then. Looking further up.
I'll be honest, I
Deception,
can't remember every roll.
Deception. Atlas insight. A
Yes,
10
but
against a 24.
Yes, but Atlas, or Mark, she said that she wasn't going to use him for the plan. She didn't.
Actually, the conversation was, you're not supposed to use him. Anyway, I know I just won over you. You wanted to. The only reason why I know this is because I won against you in a deception. That's why I say I don't even want to know.
I'm
Oh,
just
that one.
sick and
Yeah.
tired of every time getting fucking everyone just doubting Blair, making her for a liar. Like, I'm just sick and done of it. I like out of character. It's really triggering me that I have to justify everything I do, and you treat me like a kid. It tilts me. Not gonna lie.
I get it, but the thing was that I asked you, you rolled a deception check, and I made an insight on it.
Can we move on it? Because I don't want my players to be uncomfortable with it. So.
Well, I am pretty uncomfortable right now. I
I'm
don't really want to
sorry.
play anymore.
I'm sorry if that's what happened. It was just what I remembered happening. I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Not at all.
I do see Blair's point, though. It happens a lot. Like, I can see why Mao would get annoyed.
I mean, I get that she's a warlock, but just because there's a voice inside her doesn't mean that everything she does is a lie or everything she does is because he tells her to. And that's just starting to trigger me, because it doesn't matter if I play my character truthful, yes or no. Just because there's a thing inside her head doesn't make her a compulsive liar. And it's just every time I do something, it's you guys just going on like, oh, treat her like a kid. Like, yeah, she's a fucking kid, like a 21-year-old, whatever. But
I'm not.
it's just triggering me.
I'm not trying to say that you. First of all, stream should probably not be on right now.
No, it's fine. I don't mind.
No.
All
All in all, I'm not trying to make her into a liar. But when she asked for a gemstone with an undead eye in it, and she says, "I don't want to tell you." In the start, she said she didn't want to tell us what it was about. It becomes hard to say, "Sure, we will find you an artifact that can get us killed," and not asking you what it is.
And she just said what it is, and I just become a liar again. So do you see my issue?
No one called you a liar.
Yeah, I did. I asked her if she was lying.
But my character literally only said she's not gonna get it before she tells us exactly what she's gonna use it for. As in what's gonna
Yeah, and I
happen.
just said, and I just get called a liar by Akuma. So it's just a spell I learned at this level, and I need a component for it. There's nothing like I'm gonna destroy the fucking world with it. It's just a component I need to cast this fucking spell. Nothing dangerous.
I'm just
Yeah,
playing.
let's just continue and just try to not always put me out as a liar, because it gets really annoying.
Alright.
So, Atlas, you need to deliver the thing at some place, right?
I did. I was just outside.
Right, I thought you were still in the room.
No. He walked outside to put the bag. Of course.
It only took a moment though, because it's literally
It was just on the
there.
other side of the end.
Hmm. Well, we had a ship at some time later today, right, guys?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow at noon.
Hmm.
I still have a friend to meet here later.
Right. And I kind of want to go check out that tower, if anybody want to come. Like,
I
we should
would
be
like
allowed
to.
to go up there, right?
Yeah, I was curious about it as well. It's pretty prominent and hard to miss.
What if we get stuck in a tower and it happens again that we're gonna miss out on 2 months?
Oh, we don't have to
And
go in there, right?
I wasn't planning on entering, at least.
Okay.
No, maybe we'll get invited. People who get invited doesn't get killed.
I thought you had a contact to meet, Atlas.
I do, but I want to see what that tower is.
We can't do both.
Things would be much easier if you could do both.
Well, we have tomorrow, and the ship is going to get there in the morning, and around 8 hours, 5 to 6 hours later, it's going to leave.
When do you
My
meet your
contact, I simply have to ask some questions.
Yeah, but when do you meet them? Like, what time?
When I get to them, they don't know I'm here.
What if they're out of town?
Well, then there wouldn't be anything to do anyway.
Do you want us to come with you, or are you good?
Trust me, this contact would probably be better if I went there alone.
And now you're making me worried. What kind of contact are we talking about?
Old contact who can get into a lot of information from when I sold some exotic goods. I simply need to ask him about an item that,
Okay.
well, I need to find the person that took it.
Okay. Do you guys know if there's an enchanter in town? I kind of want to go check out if he can identify my blue gemstone thing at some. I was thinking of maybe doing that while Atlas go do his thing, and we can go to the tower after.
I actually looked after it in the town. There was a few magical things, but there was no real enchanter.
Well, someone else might have something. I was gonna look around for some obsidian too. You said you needed it to make a necklace out of my dye, right, Atlas?
Yes, if
Right.
you wanted it into a
Yeah, I think they might have something like that in like an enchanter's magic shop, right?
Yeah, but there was no magic shop in the city.
Wasn't there a magic shop but no enchanter?
Oh no, all magic is focused on the tower. But what were you looking for? Obsidian?
Out of game, wasn't there magic shops in the city?
No,
Some.
there was a few. There
Yes.
was a few magical items.
No,
as far
there's
as I
some
remember.
magic shops. Elvo just said that.
Yeah, a few magic shops where you can buy shops where you can buy magical items.
Understood.
So magical shops or shops with magical items. It's a fine line.
Well, let's go check one of those out. They might be able to help. Worth a shot either way.
Sure thing.
Yeah, sure.
You guys don't do that. I will look for my contact. We can meet up at the entrance to the tower area afterwards if you're up for that.
Sure. Also, Atlas, I just want to point out that I won our bid. Just so you know.
Fair enough. Keep the coin. He actually forgot about that. And
She
he will
looks
leave.
proud. I thought my escape was very good. So, Diana, you coming?
Yeah, I'm coming with you.
Anybody else want to join?
Where are we going?
Magic item shopping, and I'm needing some items and stuff. I think you might be able to help with that.
What with what?
Maybe not the gem thing, but I have another thing that you might be able to help with. It's the skin piece with my name on it, and I have no idea what to do with that thing.
Okay. Well, I can try. Do you want to go back inside? Try it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go in a sec, I promise, Diana.
Sure.
So, what's this? What do you want me to do?
Okay, so she pulls out a skin piece with her name like etched in the skin and whatnot. I found it in the murder house, and I have no idea what it is or what it does or why it has my name. It doesn't seem to be magical though.
I can lick it and see if it tastes different, but far from seeing that to see if it's magical, I can't really do anything.
I just thought since it was, discovered near your town, you might know of stuff like this happening. It's not like a regular thing, right?
Well, having a murder house next to the place I live wasn't a regular thing to begin with, so I've never seen this before.
I don't know if I should get rid of it.
Where did you find it? Like on a person or just?
Oh, no. In the alchemy house or whatnot, the one I could enter.
Maybe you're bound to that place now? Whoever enters, their name gets tattooed on that piece of flesh?
Shouldn't that mean that I got a tattoo? She actually checks her arm to see if she got a tattoo.
Maybe
You
it was on
do
your
not,
hand,
as
but
far
it
as I
got
know.
cut off.
As far as I know, you don't have a tattoo.
She doesn't. But, magic, there might have appeared something
Sure.
she didn't notice.
Sure.
I don't think I can help you with this, Tally. I'm sorry. I can only see if it's magical, yes or no. I mean, I already asked too many favors today from Malarkey, so I'm not gonna ask him if he wants to be polite again.
Don't worry about it. But it's weird and it's creeping me out, and I can't find the answers anywhere.
We're gonna run it by you.
Speaking of looking for answers, I think that presence you felt earlier might have been me praying.
You praying?
Yes, people do that every once in a while.
I know what praying is. I tried that very
Would-
hard
would
in
that
several
give you-
years.
What?
Would that give you a celestial presence, though?
I got an answer, so
Mm.
momentarily, yes.
Where was this? Was this in the inn itself?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I mean, the answer was a bit delayed, but I got the answer in the end.
Who are you praying to, if I may ask?
Well, if you promise not to tell Atlas, it was Mishakai.
Why would I? Oh, ooh.
Yeah. I don't think he would
Excuse me.
take that.
No. What did you ask for?
Just general advice on shit that's going on. Everything is confusing, okay?
Oh.
I want answers.
Well, it would make sense if she would cloak herself from Malarkey, because...
Yeah, it would make sense. And she talked to me in a dream, so I thought, okay, well, she might be willing to give me some answers. So.
Yeah, she showed me some visions as well. But then why would she cloak herself from me? She even knocked on my door and I said, go away.
Is Malachi in your dreams, though? That might be a safe space to meet you. Maybe.
I don't know. Could be. Because he specifically said the presence was in the inn. So if you
Yeah, like I said, it might have been me because I momentarily got an answer.
Okay. Well, we'll keep it on that.
Yeah, I just didn't want to mention while Atlas was around because
Well, I understand. He's a bit of a hothead.
he can be moody. Oh well, let's go shopping.
Let's get some magic items.
Alright, so you're going to do that. Akuma is eating, and Alice is having to go all the way around town, and that conversation only lasted a few minutes.
It's okay, you can go to Atlas first. We can just say we were looking for the shop in the meantime.
Alright. Atlas.
Atlas goes into his contact, will knock on it. I don't know if
Yeah.
there's a special way he has to knock or anything, but
Nah, it looks just like a house.
yeah, he's just knocking on the door.
Alright.
What is the guy called that I'm going to?
What was I? I'm
Paul.
remember.
Paul is
Paul.
now a
He's
person.
called Paul. Yes.
Yeah, he's knocking and just saying, Paul? Does anyone respond?
It does take a few moments, and then a person from this house walks out. Well, not walks out. He opens the door and kind of leans out, like, "Oh, it's you. Come on."
Sighing just because he moved house. Walking over and into the other house, apparently.
And you see him sitting with another man. Both are in their 40s, and both are developing quite a beer belly, and they are sitting, sharing a few pitchers of ale.
I know. Didn't you
Long
had
time
company?
since I've seen you.
Well,
I thought you
shit
did.
happened. Exactly. Many people did that night.
True.
He looks at the person beside Paul and goes like, anyone I should know?
He doesn't know you.
Perfect. Let's keep it that way.
So, what brings you?
Information.
Of course. It's always information with you. Never just stop in say to have a beer.
Maybe another time. Maybe I also have a few things you might want to find a better buyer for.
Listening.
Let's get to that later. First, have you heard about the stone we've been working with? Or we were working with?
Which one?
The Dragon Eye.
Well, as far as I know, there's none in the city.
I'm more interested if you heard any places it would go. If it's been sold somewhere. Just people who are able to get their hands on it.
It's definitely not in a man anymore. We took care of that. I sold it to a man and never saw his face, and he claimed that he would resell it.
You got the eye?
No more.
Was it run from the crew that sold it to you?
No. I didn't.
sold?
It wasn't sold to me. I got the eye. I sold it.
How did you get it?
I lived with more people.
Wait, Paul is not the guy that I was under contract with, right? No, because
I thought you. I thought you were. It was one of them.
No, everyone is dead except the guy who
Oh, right.
stole the eye.
Oh, fair enough.
If not, he was the guy I needed to kill.
All right. My bad. That thing when you remember some of it.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking for the guy who got the eye and apparently should have sold it on.
Right,
You might
you're
want
looking
this.
for that one. He is 1 second. Going to notes.
So does this guy know anything about the guy who's supposedly selling the item or had sold it? That's what Atlas looks for.
Yeah, he fled, heading west.
West. Any more specific thing of what he got out of the thing?
It depends. Is it worth my while?
Atlas will take a small ring.
All right.
A magic ring.
Okay. Which one?
Finally getting rid of that thing,
His
eh?
own magic ring.
Oh, that ring. Yeah. Okay.
And he will also take a skull with an axe head in it.
Yeah.
Place it on the table. And let's see what else he has. Nah, he's not. Wait, what's the scarlet parchment?
The scarlet parchment.
Yeah, sealed scarlet parchment.
Do you open it?
No. I'm asking what the hell it is. I don't remember where I got it.
That is true. Your character does not know it.
So
Oh,
I find like a scarlet parchment. Like, no. He's just placing it back and like later.
All right.
And he takes the growing stone chunk that he got from the small ruin part. Not a ruin, from the coast beach out to the and plays on. I have a few things, but I think they're more worth than just your things. Oh, and he then takes the jug and the vial of snake oil.
And you offer all these things, or
No.
you choose?
He, as he said, I think it's a little more more worth than just information. But let's look at this as a start. We can then find a better price on.
A ring. Your own design?
You know, I know how to make it. And he takes it up and likes look at it. It's a well-crafted one. It's also magical. I started to figuring a little bit with it. It does its perfect purpose, but a lick of a backlash. Your vision gets horrifying for a few things, and it will be perfect again in an hour. So it works its purpose of seeing all magic, but you loses your sight for a while. But well, you can call it a cursed item that you can use on a person.
Oh, that works.
And we know you. Things might work two ways. It can be work for its purpose, or work to blind someone. What you're gonna do with it is up to you. I just know that there's worth in both the abilities, depending on the user. But now you know I have coins, and
Very well.
more than that.
Very well. I shall give you the information, and he will write down some notes, and I will almost instantly send it in Discord.
Yes. Do it when it's done. We can talk about the thing later.
There you go.
Oh, you already had it. Woohoo!
As I said, almost instantly.
Perfect. So that's what he calls himself. I didn't have his name before. That's good. Interesting. Might come back to see if I can find the eye later. It is, after all, the thing that got away.
Yes. You always wonder about the item you never got.
Indeed. For a little extra discount on my things, you know who has it now.
He might still have it. He might have sold it. It was very valuable.
Fair enough. I'll see if I can find it on him then. It's always more interesting. Well, anyway,
I think he should be glad to see you again.
I believe he is. Remember, well, you should probably know. He triggered the alarm. Everyone died because of that bastard.
Yes, I've heard tales.
Anyway, Simple Job became a massacre. People do not leave their crew. People do not backstab their crew. Rule number 1, the only one we have.
Honor amongst thieves. It's a nice idea.
At least honor when you do the work. What the hell you do after, I don't care of.
So, this information, what's that worth to you? And he kind of points towards the items.
It's worth a penny. And he will probably just take the ring and slide it over. Free of charge.
Well, thank you.
And he will look at the, of course, the head with the axe, the skull with the axe head in it. He's just looking at it. Doesn't look like much, but it's actually from the ruin of the old Tower of Magi.
Ooh, that's just so pretty. Perhaps the mages would even be interested in buying it. I don't know.
Indeed. I also have a meat cleaver, but I used it, so I don't know if you can use that for anything.
That's
Nah,
for.
it's been used.
Exactly.
Outside.
This one has been stuck ever since it actually happened.
Beautiful.
What else? The stone is for the harbor outside of the Elven Forest. Wasn't the beach? Well, not harbor, the beach. Quite an interesting one.
Interesting. Yes.
Sadly, I'm not a lot person for a lot of minerals and metals. But let's be honest.
But I know a man or two that could maybe use it.
Indeed. I have a feeling that you have the connections where I'm normally just the person that finds the exotic items.
Yes. We all have our skills.
Indeed. What else they put up? There was that. Oh yeah,
You
and the
don't
jobs
have
snake.
to. You don't have to give him all the things.
No, but he doesn't need the shit.
all right.
And let's be honest, the chunk of the stone, it's a stone chunk. We'll agree, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh yeah, and the snake oil. Not really something for the
snake
black
oil, yeah.
market. Not really something for the black market, but
Well, I suppose I could do an honest day's trading.
it looks better on the record, doesn't it?
Yes. It just give an excuse to where I get my fundings.
Well, let's start with the interesting thing for the mages. The axe hit in the skull. What penny can you get for it, and what penny can I get for it?
Depends on the buyer.
You have all the time in the world, we know that, but fair should be fair. How much are you willing to give?
Tell you what, you give me the skull and we call it even.
The skull and we call it even. I gave him a ring.
Yeah, but you also talked about the others, so he's just like, because you said the ring was free of charge.
Yeah, he know what I meant. Don't
Am
rub
I
me
wrong?
blind
Didn't
here.
you say that?
He did say that, but it doesn't mean that he didn't know what he got it for.
Totally heard.
You can get many platinum for this.
Yes. As far as I know, there's only one stone.
No. You know why you got the ring. Don't play stupid just because the play of words fits you. We both know you're not.
Well,
We
if it
both
works,
know.
it works.
And we both know that I could walk away with both of my items with no trouble, so.
If it works, it works.
True, and I can't blame you for trying.
No.
So, what are we saying? 30? You can at least get 50 for this. Not even
25.
more. 25. 27 at least.
26.
You just want the last word, you haven't changed a bit. 26 it is.
Good. Deal. And you get 26 platinum.
Yeah. And he looks at the chunk of stone, so what about this thing?
It's not that valuable, I think. You can keep that.
A glowing stone from the Elven Forest coast.
Well, it's probably valuable to the right collector, but I don't usually deal with those things.
Fair enough. And he'll put it back in his bag.
All right.
I will, by the way, just delete the skull.
And the ring.
Yeah, the ring as well.
All right. Ladies. Oh, sorry.
We
you
still
want
have
them?
the snake oil. What about the snake oil? There's a jug and a vial.
Well, if you wish to be rid of it, I can give you a gold.
2. Just rip me in the skull and the other thing.
1 gold, 5 electrum.
Don't change at all. He just agrees with it.
All right.
Well, next time I promise you'll come with at least getting a beer.
Should be nice.
Nice to never have seen you. And he will walk out the door.
Ladies.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Missed me? Hi.
Hey.
We wanted to find a magic shop.
Yes.
A magic
You
shop.
did. You can definitely have found one. A specific item you're looking for, or okay? Can I know that?
I'm searching for a ring of protection, kind of, or whatever. I need to bump up my AC a bit,
All right.
but I can't wear any armor because I'm a warlock. So I need something that bumps up my AC, which is not a necklace because I already have a. It's not attuned, but I could technically be a necklace as well. I have no attuned item, so it can be anything.
I would basically be looking for obsidian, but I wouldn't know which kind of magic shop or if at all a magic shop would have that, so nothing specific for me.
And I'm looking for some knowledge on the magic thing I already have.
All right.
So yeah, anybody want to start out this role-playing thing?
I mean, you don't necessarily need to roleplay it. I can just find you the prizes if you want.
Fair enough. I
Alright.
think if we do this quickly, then we can move on to something more interesting.
Yeah.
Sure. That's my thinking too.
Atlas, I mean, what? Sorry, Mike. You
a
know
ring
I
of
had to.
Yeah. A ring of protection will be 350 platinum.
Platinum?
Yeah.
Well, never mind.
It's literally taken from my document here, and so I'll send it to you in case you missed it. I have prices on magical items there. And what were the other items you say?
Obsidian?
Obsidian. It's a stone metal thing, right?
The dragon glass.
Yeah, I think so.
I was just making sure I didn't think of the wrong thing here.
Normal obsidian is a look-through glass that you normally can,
Yeah.
make different things of.
Semi-translucent. It
I was
got
about
like
to
a
say,
dark tint to it.
like sunglasses.
Yeah, in our world also known as volcanic glass. So how much of it would you want?
I
Like how
am
big a chunk?
not that sure. I would not look for something too big.
God damn it, kitten.
Yeah.
That's so cute though.
Something not too big. What is too big?
Um,
We wanted
About-
to use it for a necklace.
Necklace. All right. So like the size of a thumb or something like that.
No.
well, I would have said like about the size of a D20.
A size of D20. All right.
Bigger. It has to be around it.
Oh, you wanted to use
Yeah,
it to
but it
hold
doesn't
it.
have to be solid, does it?
Yes, it has to. I can't melt it. It's
Well, you
dragon
basically
glass.
said you basically told her I need obsidian. You weren't like I want to do this, this, and this, so I need that.
I
So
told you that I
you're-
would put
you're
it
trying to-
inside the obsidian.
Yeah,
So
okay, so, I
you're
would
trying to
probably
roll it.
I would probably know what I need. So like something big enough to put a D20 in it.
All right.
To hold
Make
it.
it roll.
I'll give you something like 3 times the D20. That's fine. You get that for 30 platinum.
How much?
30 platinum.
Not within my budget today. What is?
Obsidian is a very, very expensive material.
I know, but I hope that
You
might
can
be
make the best
less
glass of it.
expensive. Yeah, I was just checking. I figured it might be too expensive.
But at least now you can tell the price to Atlas.
That's true.
Also, doesn't he carry some of your gold? Or, like, pay?
Yeah, but I think we had 20 platinum total, so even that. I wouldn't want to pay that much just for something cosmetic. What were you looking for, Talia? Did you find it?
I was gonna wait till you guys were done. I wanted to, and she like pulls out her little necklace thing. I was wondering if you could maybe help me figure out what this thing does.
Oh,
We
okay.
really know the magic that's in it, but not what it actually does, and I'm not going to test it out if it's going to hurt.
All right. So you are waiting until they leave, or
No, I'm just waiting till they're done doing their part, and then I would
Okay.
ask them. So they can know that I ask about this.
They will identify a regular object for the price of 15 gold.
15 gold, and that will tell me what the item does. All the specific details and crap.
It's identify magic. Yeah.
Well, we already did the identify spell, and that didn't give me enough information. That just gave me the skulls and crap.
No, that was detect.
Yeah,
Didn't?
detect magic. I didn't identify. I don't have that.
Oh,
Just detect
gotcha.
magic.
Gotcha. Well, can I say 12 gold just to make it a little bit lower, so I feel good?
14.
Deal.
All right. There's a lot of haggling going on today.
Well, you started it.
Well, I'm not saying I dislike it. I'm just concluding that's a lot of haggling going on.
And you always want the last word.
Yeah. I'm used to.
You're used to being a prick. This will lose your business.
Hmm.
But yeah, give me the specific size of the necklace, and I should be good.
Will do.
But yeah, Diana, seeing you looking for dragon glass, it really makes me appreciate the stuff.
Which stuff?
The item. You know, my
Oh.
necklace is partly made of the stuff, so.
Oh, yeah. Well. What does it actually do in that thing?
Oh,
I mean-
it makes it stronger. It's strong material, and it's pretty light, so it makes it easier to move.
Well, that's a useful appliance for it, I guess. I would just need it to be pretty in a necklace.
I know it's bad time, but I have to go for a moment. 1 second.
That's fine. We're just trolling, I guess.
Yeah.
But no, it's very expensive. I can see.
Yeah. I knew it was expensive, but that expensive?
I think Atlas also wanted it to be light since it's going to contain something, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Light and strong, you know.
it does make sense why he wants to use it, but I guess in our current budget, we can't really afford to spend that much on something that's not necessary.
Well, the dice
Sadly.
with magic once, we could probably imbue it with something new.
Well, yeah, but that would cost something too. And it being in a necklace would probably not help the magic.
Well, it might keep it, safe so that it doesn't accidentally fire the magic. It seemed like the magic was temporary, that when you rolled the dice, the thing happened. I don't remember what happened. Didn't you get some nails or some shit?
I think it was Blair who rolled it, but I don't exactly remember what happened either.
I rolled it. Yeah, I got really long nails.
Yeah,
like,
you
Oh,
got
yeah.
nails you could use to
yeah.
scratch.
Right.
I never said I cut them though.
So you still have long nails.
Oh,
I want to
shit.
see her climb a chimney with long nails.
Oh,
no.
have you seen those like extremely long gel nails and how they're like extremely uncomfortable for like everything?
No.
It's like you can't remove your card, you can't text
Oh,
with your phone. Pooping is a nightmare.
Man, I have one friend who has fake nails, and I don't know how she lives. Like, even on a phone, she has to do it with her thumbs, and then like keep
Like
the nails away
Yeah.
from it. And it's just like, how? How can you stand that? I couldn't live that way.
Try open a Coke can with those
Yeah.
nails.
Oh
I
my
guess-
god, like one of those like soda thing where you have to do like
Yep.
Well, I guess that becomes what friends are for.
This is why you take kids.
Finally, some use for a boyfriend.
Oh my god, I'm just imagining trying to type on your keyboard with that shit.
I think that would actually be fine because you can like press it down with the nails.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be painful?
Yeah, like your hands are like hovering
Yeah, okay.
like 20 centimeters above your keyboard, trying to type with your nails.
You're doing the secretary.
Yes.
I mean, it would be interesting.
Next challenge, do 15 meters long nails.
I'll probably take out all the keys from my mechanical keyboard because they whip out so easily. Probably
Oh.
one of your nails gets stuck underneath and just.
And
Every
there
key-
it goes across the room.
And that's why you have a boyfriend. Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, that's what does it?
yes.
Yeah.
How do you get a girlfriend then?
Well,
If you can open cans, you can get one with long
Yeah.
fingernails.
yeah,
Yeah. See?
be useful.
If you can open cans and retrieve keys from the other side of the room when she throws it with her nails, you're a keeper.
I mean, actually, she could like try getting the key back with her long fingernails and
Yeah.
like try angling for it.
Oh no.
Or she could
What?
try to lockpick the door instead of using the key.
Hey, oh.
Oh,
Shit.
picking up a coin or some shit with long nails.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or
Oh,
a what's it called? Your debit card.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
out of the vending machine.
Yes.
Oh god. Nothing would work.
Nope.
And that's why we don't do nails.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm back and I just.
And this
that's
is
we
why
don't
we're
do
all
nails.
single.
Well, no, not exactly.
I just heard, and that's why we don't do nails. And that's like, what?
Don't try to get into it.
Okay.
No, no.
Okay.
We had a really important discussion about how inconvenient long nails are.
I agree. You get dirt on them instantly.
Yes.
Try
That's
wiping
true.
your ass with long nails.
Oh.
Well, I suspect it would make it easier.
But wouldn't it
Eh,
like
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
You
Okay.
started it.
No.
You started.
No.
Oh, right, Asa, you gotta see that in China.
No,
The 1-point fingernail. That's really, really big.
I don't know.
No, seriously, you're gonna see some people which nail on their pointing finger is extra long because that's how you clean it. It's a
Mark.
Chinese thing.
There's some information I don't want to know.
I thought it
Well,
was
learn
to
it
play
sooner or
guitar.
later. And now you know not to give them the give them shake their hands.
Yep.
Which is
Okay.
also why one of the reasons they don't shake hands that often. Anyway, let's go on.
We really need more money, because I can't fucking buy anything. I only have 250 gold on me.
We can buy plenty, we just can't buy magical items. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
that was in-game.
But that's the only thing I need. Like, I'm level 7 without magical items. That then needs to change something here. We need money. We need to
True, I
find
want some
jobs.
magic items as well.
Yeah. With an AC 14 going into level 7 fights, I don't think I'm gonna survive that long.
Sounds fun.
Rip. No! Should have stolen those coins, those cursed ones.
Yeah, that was the solution to everything.
Yes. We could basically make a major image of a coin pile. Okay, so what we're doing?
You do shit.
We were gonna meet up and go for the tower, and other than that, I think we're just waiting for us to like be able to take the boat.
Yep. Okay.
So yeah, tower.
Yes. Alright.
Does
the rest of
Akuma
you
want
be
to join?
do the rest of them join or?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't see we had moved yet. I thought we would meet at the inn
Alright.
first and then go to the tower.
Alright.
So is there guards like?
No, but
protecting
there
us?
is a sign on either side of the gate. There is no actual gate though, but there's like a gateway, stating, "Be thee of magical gift, enter carefully. Be thy mundane, stay aware. This is not for thee."
Where's Akuma?
Taking a dump behind the inn, I think.
It's a long dump.
Okay, so who can enter? It's only me?
No.
I don't have some magic. It's not as pronounced as yours, but
Harold's no fuel checks.
Ntali left some darkness behind today. Normal people don't do that.
It was effective to get away.
Yeah, sure, but it's magic, so
Not really magic that I used to cast it though.
no.
No, it's more an energy thing.
That's the thing. What do they mean with magic? Is that only wizards? Because I'm not a wizard. I don't technically.
Think it means anything that can go into the magical arts. No matter how you tap at it.
Then Akuma is the only one that can't go in.
Well, he wasn't interested in coming, is he? Was he?
Fair enough.
He doesn't move anyway.
Yeah.
Akuma, if you're speaking, we can't hear you.
I know. I was
Okay.
speaking. But no one asked him, so.
We set it outside the inn. Let's meet up in front of the gate to the Tower Magi.
He wouldn't know when when you were walking.
Yeah.
He's just standing there training his ass off. So
Well, we
You
would have
left
probably
me behind.
informed him. We would have probably informed him.
Like, Aguma, you wanna join? Or are you busy beating the tree to splinters, I guess?
Well, then, all right. Then he wasn't interested.
Okay.
All right.
Fair enough. Atlas would probably go with Blair through the gate.
All right. There's a lot of flowers in there. Only
Did I
red
want it
ones.
to burn?
Yeah.
Is
Only
there
red
anything in the
ones.
flowers that makes it? Is it all the same flower? First of all,
Oh, 1 second. I'll actually add a little bit on top of that because I almost forgot. It is all the same flower.
What flower is it?
But I don't know. I don't know flowers. But
Poppies.
some
Poppies.
red ones.
poppies.
So they are not significant.
No. But it is warmer in here, as if summer.
Fair enough.
I want to pick some poppies.
Okay.
Oh my
Blair, you
god.
sure it's
Flower crown.
I'm
Blair,
gonna put a poppy in my head. No, behind my
Okay.
ear. What the fuck?
in your head, in your nose, to be more
Fucking damn
precise.
She eats the flower.
No,
Yeah,
behind.
are you sure
behind
it's a
her.
good idea to pick them?
What? It's just flowers.
There's something
just-
weird about the place.
Just took one.
Yeah, I was just unsure. Whoa, Talia just walking straight over the flower field.
There are no ways in there.
Diani
There are
will.
I just-
that is true. There are no doors, no windows, no gates, no nothing.
So I'm
Maybe
just like
knock.
checking the walls to see if like there's anything special about them.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, get your hair down to me.
Kind of think the tower
Knock.
in Game of Thrones season 2, where she just walks around and finds nothing.
Hello?
I knock.
You
With the
touch it?
kindest respect, I don't watch Game of Thrones.
All right, sorry. Just to confirm, you touched the tower.
I know I shouldn't, but I said I knock on the wall, so yes, I touched it. Can you make a Constitution save for me, please?
No.
She gets
Don't
teleported
have
into
to.
a dungeon. I'm calling
Am
it
I
right
dead? Am I dead? Oh fuck. Fuck! Where
She
am I?
gone. She gone.
I don't
And
know.
since we don't have time to play that out, because I promised to end it around 11 and it's 1-2, we'll end it here.
No.
God dang it!
I am not saying Blair is stupid, but the point about doing things very, very fast without
is
really just
impulsive.
turning it twice in the head is occurring right now. No offense.
She is impulsive, I'll give you that much.
It's like, there's a tower. Knock.
She's doing a Momo. I touch it.
Yes,
Yeah,
you are.
right.
That was literally a
I can't
Momo.
help myself. It's me as a player. I just want to touch everything.
Dude, I get it, and I wish I could play that kind of character.
Let's be honest, the rest of us is probably going to do it as well so we can get you now, but fuck.
We should probably get Akuma first, though.
Yeah,
He can't get in. He's not a magic user.
I can
But-
make it magical.
Oh
But
shit.
speaking of Akuma, seeing as he wasn't here last week, I don't know, actually last time, we kind of skipped him. So Akuma, you get the honor of next time.
Recapping.
Yes.
Recap.
Should have probably mentioned what he gets the honor of.
I missed player of the game, though.
We still
Well,
have a play of the game.
No, we don't. We haven't gotten that for like 3-4 weeks now.
Yes, there's always a play of the game that gets the
there's
No,
bonus.
no.
Not a player of the game.
No, please look. There's a recap, but there's always someone who gets a bonus for how they
No.
played.
No,
that's
that's
not.
been changed like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but okay.
Unless you've gotten it for 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the case.
I got it last week.
Yeah.
I believe it's like 5 or 6 weeks ago we had it consistently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you said that every time a character makes
something
does especially or improves, they would get it.
So
they
we're
would get
just
something.
so we're garbage people. Gotcha.
I got it last time.
But it was because there was a session where I wanted to give 2, but I could only give 1. So the old system didn't work for me.
That's fair. I'm just pointing it out. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I got I think I got the Scarlet.
I agree. It was good in its way, but it also had its flaws. So if I'm gonna do it again, I need to find a way to improve it.
Because then also if you have a really bad session, like a fucking shopping session, you still need to pick a player of the game and reward them with something, which in my eyes is a bit iffy. Or dating sim session.
Fuck,
Hey, we had fun with that one.
Yeah, we did.
I didn't.
It
I
was
hated
a
almost
very
every second of
character
it.
development filled session.
Sure, let's call it that.
And there should be a play of the game in such a session.
No, but you. Wait, let's see. Alright, let's see. Alright. I just saw that Atlas hadn't updated his XP bar. But yeah, you can all get 1000 XP. And Simon, I see that you logged out, so I'll do that for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And I'll have to run off.
That's fair.
Run off now. I got
Sit tight,
an early
man.
meeting, so see you
ya.
guys.
See ya.
See ya.
See you.
Blair, I really wish that you would come to me before it actually becomes a problem.
Sorry, what?
I really wish you would come to me before it actually becomes a problem.
That's the thing with me, Alvo. It's not a problem. Like, it just happens. I just snap one time, and I just need to get it off my chest then.
Okay, because
it's not like an actual problem.
It makes me feel bad when my players are uncomfortable in my game.
Yeah, well,
because
I
that's
put it
me
out
not
there now.
doing my
It's
job.
just, it's not something like I'm consistently thinking about. Oh, I don't want to play now because this and this reason. That's not the thing. It's just at that moment, at that time, I just had enough of it. Like, okay, guys, get it.